How's everyone doing today? And the speakers are not working.
That's the reason for this tariff war. But all anybody says is, I can't afford to live anymore. And I'm not arguing that point. You are not. We have set ourselves up for failure. You want to be able to survive. That's really what it boils down to. In simple terms. There's an argument.
Welcome in, Arlam. Tom, good to see you. Eulogy, welcome in.
Somebody else take the shot, and that's basically where we're at right now. We don't want to be the ones to do it. Well, no, that's why we are. That's where the tariffs come in. We're trying to do something. Something. That's why it upset the apple.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning. It's Friday. Last I looked. It's still Friday. Yep. Extra Wolf, good morning. How you doing? I'm doing all right. Here on this Friday morning, ready to crack some packs. Get hype, everyone, because look what we have in stock. We have Wilds of Eldraine. We got a couple of cases. Fun fact, yesterday I was at the LGS, at the Brick and Mortar, and I opened up a pack of Wilds because it was there, and I pulled a doubling season. It was awesome. Got a brand new doubling season.
Oh, really? That's hilarious.
Oh.
Yeah. Well, we've all
I need to make a scene change.
No one wants to go to Carolina Burger for 5 minutes. Yep. He's got this somehow.
Ugh. One sec, folks. Yep, may as well do it while I'm not busy.
Goodbye, Nub.
Sorry, Nub. Gotta rep the store. These are our store tap and roll mats since we're in Colonial Williamsburg. There we go. Breaking down the setup? Yep, just changing out the mat.
Yes. Okay.
It's all coming back now.
It was only the screen.
Don't worry, all the product is still available. It's all in the bin. Founding Fathers mat. Yep. We are in Colonial Williamsburg area, so we figured we'd rep the area with our store mats.
Somebody took me and you, my wife, to figure out the speakers. Don't tell your wife.
Where's Mike? Mike's around. He's going to be on later today. All right, there we go. It's hard to see with all this stuff in the way, but, you know.
I'll be back later tonight, or this afternoon, guys.
See, there you go. I told you he's still around. Sleepy Sorrow, welcome in. Wookie Cowbell, good to see you.
You're all alone.
George Hamilton says, hi, Mike.
See you, George.
So, how's everyone doing this morning? Good morning, Goreen. Didn't see you come in. Lots to open today. We got Wilds. It's in stock. I opened one pack for myself yesterday and got a doubling season in the storybook card. And then we were opening some packs for the store so that we had singles to sell in the box. So if you go to the store, I don't know if they're online yet, but I pulled an anime-ristic study and an anime doubling season out of the box I opened for singles. The person sitting next to me opened an anime Mana Tithe, and the person sitting across from me opened an anime Omniscience. So we will have some fun Eldraine singles available on the online store shortly. Yeah, we cracked a whole case of Eldraine last night after we closed to pull singles. It was awesome. All right, I think I'm all caught up. Let's see. Let's do a givey. Still on the hunt for that Chrome Mox. Hidden Lurker, welcome in. Fjordic, welcome in. Avid Hiker, DPGO, good to see you. Red Dragon, welcome back. So yeah, folks, we got Woe in. It's one of my favorite sets. The power level in it is pretty good because they didn't design it for the 3-year standard. It was the last set they designed before they decided to go to 3-year standard. So the power level is a little bit nuts, which is why we get Up the Beanstalk, Hopeless Nightmare, Up the Beanstalk, Cow's Nightmare, Monstrous Rage. That's the card I was trying to think of. Monstrous Rage is in there. And then there's just lots of solid cards in there. Torch the Tower, Imidane's Recruiter if you're playing any sort of red and you want the haste. Callous Sellsword for those fling decks. Yeah, so much stuff in Woe. One of my favorite sets. Plus the art is fantastic. So it's in the bin, folks. Good morning, Avid Hiker. How are you on this Friday? It's gonna be 85 degrees here in southeastern, 86 degrees in southeastern Virginia. It's gonna cool down over the weekend a little bit, but should still be a nice weekend. Hope everybody's gonna have some time to get out and enjoy it. M. Bartman, welcome in. Chili Verde, good to see you. Good morning. Gray the Friend, welcome in. Hop in that give you folks. We got about 3 minutes left. Who's playing Magic tonight? Who's playing Magic this weekend? I played last night. I wound up playing Corey Steelcutter in our standard night because I forgot half the cards for my Breach the Dragonstorm deck at home, like a dummy. So luckily I had all the cards on me to play Corey Steelcutter and played that instead. Welcome in, everyone. Welcome in. Ooh, the Commander Masters got hit hard last night. Whew. But yeah, brand new, fresh shipment of Wilds of Eldraine in. I know we have it in the bin for packs. Gray the Friend just picked up a booster. Awesome. And it's the first one, so I'll crack the plastic on this sucker. Aether Drift does not want to stay on the stand. Stay. Alrighty. Where are we going, Gray? And are we ripping or shipping? Hot Hands, good morning, welcome in. Stay. Gray the Friend, just let me know where you want to go. Masters. Well, you paid for a Woe set pack, Wilds of Eldraine. Stay. Okay. Let's do this real quick for Uwu Guru, and then we'll get to your pack. What number do you want there, Gray? Left, right, center. Give me a number. But for Uwu, good luck, Uwu, on the giveaway. We got a Forest, a Veloheart Bike in the foil. Hey, a Wastewood Verge in the full art. Very nice. Spell Pierce, very useful. Unswerving Sloth, Elvish Refueler, Boom Scholar, and your commons. Thank you, Uwu Guru, for hanging out. You're always winning my givvies. Yeah, so great. Or do you want me to hot hands the pack? I can do that too. Just pick a random pack for you. Center. Center top. Alrighty. Let me pack up Uwu's stuff for their givey. So fun to say Uwu Guru first thing on a Friday morning. Alright. Good luck, Gray the friend. Oh yeah, the new packs you can butterfly. Ooh, silky smooth. I opened a lot of these last night for the store. Alright. Got the anime art card of Defense of the Heart. Very cool. Speaking of Uwu, we got your commons. We got a Glass Casket, Eerie Interference, Ashiok's Reaper, Threadbind Click, Johann Apprentice Sorcerer, and a Season of Growth for your storybook card, with a Talian's Messenger for your rare, with a Solitary Sanctuary, and a Fairy token. There you go, Gray the friend. Thank you for going in. We really appreciate it. So yeah, folks, brand new box of Wilds of Eldraine just waiting to be delved into. We opened one case for the store and it was hotness. So I have a good feeling about this case too. Mr. Cardboard Looting, good morning, welcome in. Fatter Chang, good to see ya. And you are most welcome, Uwu. I'm sorry I missed your comment, but you are most welcome. Thank you for hanging out, we really appreciate it. Mithrandir, welcome in, good to see you on this Friday morning. So folks, I got lots of packs in the bin. We got a big restock over the last week. We got MH3, we got Commander Masters, we got Wilds of Eldraine. Still have that box of draft for Battle at Baldur's Gate. Gray going in for another Woe set booster. Gray, where do you want to go this time? Top right, you got it. And are we ripping again? That'll be the last time I ask. I always ask twice. Alrighty, here we go. Good luck, Gray the friend. Let's see something spicy like a Doubling Season or a Ristic Study. There's lots of good hits in this set. Don't remember that card off the top of my head. Probably one of the storybooks. It's a Court. We got a Full Art Swamp. Then our commons. Gadwick's First Duel. Splashy Spellcaster. Johann again. Dutiful Griffin. Garrick's Uprising, useful card. There we go! I called it into being. Ristic Study in the storybook. Very nice hit. Let's get that sleeved up right away. There's a hit. What a hit for a Friday morning. Just a few bucks on that. I know it's not an anime Ristic Study, but still. Any Ristic Study's a good Ristic Study. You get all the cards, Gray. These are all your cards. You paid for them. Regal Bunnycorn. for another rare, and a Stroke at Midnight with a Royal token. So yeah, I rip, you get all the cards, Gray. These will be sent to you Monday morning. That's our next shipping day. So there's your rares from this pack. Going in with your other pack. For that Ristic, very nice. Very, very nice. Mima Ree. Oh, you're shipping out. Mike says he's shipping out Saturday. Look at that. So, Gray, this will go out tomorrow. Even better. All right, Mima Ree, you got yourself a pack of Whoa. Where are we going? You want a Rippy, but which one do you want? I let you pick out of the box. Left, center, right, give me a number. Left butt, you got it. Left cheek. All right, Mima, good luck. Here we go. All right. I love the art in this set. It is so awesome. That's Garrick's Uprising, I believe. Yep. We got a Forest. We got our commons. We got a Shrouded Shepherd. Graceful Takedown. Tangle Span Lookout. Eerie Interference. Snare Master Sprite. Blind Obedience in the storybook. With a Tangled Colony and a Court of Embereth in the WoW Commander, or WoW Commander, with a Sarloff Realm Eater off of the list. There we go. We will take a 4 rare pack on a Friday morning for Mima. Very nice. Let me get that sleeved up. Yeah, that's quite the hit. 4 rares. They're all in that sleeve, and then I'll get them in a bag, and we'll get all your cards out to you. Oh, Chit, welcome in. Mima. All right, next up we have Chamblin 07 going in for 10 packs of Wilds. Woo! And then 4 packs of Commander Masters. All right, we'll start with the Wilds. Oh, forgot the art card for Mima. Chamblin, where are we going on your Wilds, or do you want just random? Hot hands is fine, okay. Let's do 3 here. 3 from the bottom here. 3 from the middle here. And top center to make 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Do you also want to hot hands the CMM? Yeah, alrighty. Let's go across the bottom. And then middle on the right feels good. Alrighty. And are we ripping or shipping? Rip away. You got it. First pack. Good luck. Didn't want to rip smooth for me. Alrighty. We got a rat token to start with an art card. Karmic Justice anime. Ooh woo. Alright, we got a mountain full art with our commons. We got Ruby, Daring Tracker, Picnic Ruiner, Agatha's Champion, Ashiok's Reaper, Become Brutes, Spreading Seas in the storybook, Decadent Dragon, dragons are hot right now, and a Protective Parents in the foil. All right, not the best first pack, but we got more to go. We got more to go. I have faith. Pack 1, get that Decadent Dragon sleeved up. Pack 2, here we go. Good luck. Oh. we got a fairy. That in is Sleep Curse. That's what I thought. Sleep Cursed fairy in the art with a swamp. Commons. Shrouded Shepherd, Graceful Takedown, Tanglespan Lookout, Cursed Courier, Sir Armont the Redeemer, with an Impact Tremors in the storybook. That's a couple of bucks or so. And the end, very useful rare, Dutiful Griffin in the foil with a Nightmare token. All right, so there's two decent cards out of that pack. We're getting better. We're getting better. I think the storybook Impact Tremors is like a buck or so. Alrighty, pack 3. Pack 3, here we go. Opening one of my favorite sets of all time. Stab Through. Or Stab Wound in the storybook. Very nice. With a full art swamp. With your commons. Oh, only a few commons. Edgewall in. Discerning Financier. 3 Bowls of Porridge. Frantic Firebolt. There's a common stuck back there. Hey, there we go. Showcase Art Virtuous Strength. Very nice hit. Waste Not in the rare storybook. Very nice. Lord Skitterer's Blessing. 3 rares. Can we go 4? Ah, Ice Rot Sentry. With a fairy token. Still, 3 good rares. 2 really good ones, and Lord Skitter's, yeah, that's all right. But still, we take a 3 rare pack any day. Get those sleeved up. All right, here we go, pack 4. I don't know that one off the top of my head. It's another Uwu, though. Ah, that's Necropotence. Uwu Necropotence, very nice. Art card, at least. Swamp. Commons. Gingerbread Hunter. Greta, Sweet Tooth Scourge. Tough Cookie. Candy Trail. Edgewall in. With a Dragon Mantle. Scalding Viper. And a Vampiric Rites in the foil. With a Zombie Apocalypse. There we go. Hey, you got a nice little zombie build going on with all these packs so far. With the storybook card you got in the last pack. Awesome, awesome. Get those sleeved up. My sleeves are in new bags. I need to get them out. Get some sleeves out. Ugh. There we go. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Halfway through after this pack on the whoa. Here we go. There we go. Signed Witch's Mark with a full art forest. Commons. Ash Party Crasher, Stroke of Midnight, Gallant Pie Wielder, Break the Spell, Utopia Sprawl in the storybook, As Foretold Anime. Hey, there we go. Nice little hit. Not too expensive, but there we go. Still a nice card. Ooh woo. And then Heartflame Duelist, good card. Ashiok's Reaper, and a mouse token. Get those in a sleeve. This box has been nice so far. I gotta look up As Foretold to see how much that's worth. Alrighty. Eerie Interference. Mountain, Commons. Imidane's Recruiter. Embereth Veteran. Monstrous Rage, there we go, nice little uncommon hit. That's around $3 right now. We like that. Ariet's Whisper. Lady of Laughter. Compulsion. Spiteful Hexmage, another useful good card. And a Toadstool Admirer in the foil with a ad card. Boo, ad card. Well, there we go. Another little 3-hitter. Like that. Welcome in everyone who's just joined us. We're just opening a whole slew of Woe packs for Chamberlain 07. They've been pretty spicy so far, if I do say so myself. Got ourselves an anime As Foretold. Come on, pack rip. Oh, I think we have another list card on the back here. We got a foil plains, a cut-in to start off the commons, boundary lands ranger, sorry, two-headed hunter, witch stalker's frenzy, candy grapple, beanstalk worm, raid bombardment, Imodane the pyro hammer, and a knightly valor in the foil with an enchanted carriage on theme off of the list. That's kind of funny when you get a themed list card. That's out of the original Eldraine set. Kind of funny. Original Eldraine list reprint. Alright. 3 packs of woe left. Got another Witch's Mark art with a swamp. With your commons. Edgewall Inn. Discerning Financier, 3 Bowls of Porridge, Unassuming Sage, Charging Hooligan, Kindred Discovery, there we go, another nice little hit in the storybook, with a Likeness Looter, and a Break the Spell in the foil with another Boo ad card. Nobody likes ad cards. I'm glad they got rid of ad cards in the newer sets and it's all tokens now. Give me something useful with my cardboard. Alrighty. 2 packs left. Let's see if we can't pull something even more fire. We got a Conceited Witch in the art card. Mountain, Spell Stutter, Titanic Growth, Sleight of Hand. Why am I reading these commons? There we go. Gingerbread Hunter, Greta, Sweet Tooth Scourge, Tough Cookie, Glass Casket, Welcome to Sweet Tooth, Dragon Mantle in the storybook, Restless Cottage, always fun to have good lands, and a Root Rider Fawn in the foil with a treasure token. That's sleeved up. Restless Cottage is fun if you play in any sort of Golgari deck. Comes into play tapped, unfortunately, but hey, we always love 2-color lands. And that one makes food tokens. Is that the Edgewall Inn? It is the Edgewall Inn. We got mountains with your commons. Last pack. Night of Sweet's Revenge. Back for seconds. Welcome to Sweet Tooth. Horn Lock Whale. Oh, we got to get better than that. Grasp of Fate. Leyline of Abundance. Okay. And a Raging Battle Mouse with a foil Grasp the Fate and a Cunning Breeze Dancer in the list. All right. We got a nice little 3 rare pack going on there. Not bad, not bad. Alrighty. So, we did pretty good on the Woe set. Let me get some hard sleeves out. I don't know what Us Foretold is worth, but we'll throw it in a hard sleeve anyway because it is an anime card. Get those protected up. I know those are worth a few bucks. Now, onto these Commander Masters. I'm going to be less confident with the hits in this, so if I miss something, chat, yell at me. I wasn't playing when this set dropped, so there's a lot of cards in here I do not know, unfortunately. But good luck, Chamberlain 07. We're starting off with an Elemental token, a Fungal Plots, a Lifeblood Hydra, Sakiko, I think that's a hit, and Melik, Is It Paragon, Kaho, Extinguish All Hope, Shimmermere, Return to Dust in the full art, very nice, Reality Shift, Explorer's Scope, oh, these are your commons, Terramorphic Expanse, Command Tower. I mean, I think Sakiko is worth a couple bucks. Get that sleeved up. Pack 2 of the CMM for Chamberlain. Good luck. Ah! Try to jump out of my hands. We got a soldier token to start with an Ariel Knight of Windgrace in the foil. Spectator Seating, that's a good card for your first rare. And a Sword of the Animist for your second. and a Sekkaur Deathkeeper, and a Rishkar Pima Renegade. Thyrix. Hey, Full Art Soul Ring. Is it foil? Nope, I couldn't tell with the lights, but still, that's a nice little hit. Loyal Apprentice, Wildwood Scourge, Prismatic Lens, and the rest of your commons. Full Shock Battle Armor. I remember that card. All right, get these sleeved up for you. Two packs left for Chamberlain, and then I'll get back to getting through my sold queue, folks. I see everybody's coming in and grabbing some some loader. We'll get to open some loader, maybe get a ring. City's Blessing, Wakening Sun's Avatar in the foil, Fairy Artisans, Grenzo Havoc Razor, Alhura Sullen Ritualist, Wrath, Path-Raiser of Ulamog, Frontier Warmonger, Meteor Golem, Predatory Rampage, and your commons. Thriving Isle. I love that card. Faithless Looting in the full art, unbanned. There we go. All right, last pack for Chamberlain. Chamberlain. I keep saying that. Yep, Chamberlain. I'm saying it right. Losing my mind on this Friday morning. Need more caffeine, folks. Last pack magic. All right, Chamberlain. Good luck. We got a clue token. Ravaging Blaze in the foil. Tempt with Vengeance. Zakama Primal Calamity. I know somebody who plays this as their commander. And then Ariel, Zahid, Feast of Succession, Hoarding Dragon, Bastion of Remembrance, Intangible Virtue, and your commons. Commander Sphere, alrighty. Thank you very much, Chamberlain, for going in. Let me just take a second to bag all this up, and then we'll get moving on with our next purchaser. Chamberlain 07 got a stack. Alrighty. Next we have Mima going back in for a Woe set booster. Mima, where would you like to go? Middle button Rippy, you got it. Good luck. Mima wanted the taint. We got a Kellen art card. We got a Plains. Minecart Daredevil for your first common to go with the rest of them. Threadbind Click. The Princess Takes Flight. Dutiful Griffin. Minestrosity. Heartflame Duelist in the showcase with a Stab Wound. And a Restless Vinestalk. And a Moment of Valor in the foil with a Monster Sorcerer token. Nice little 2-rare pack there for you, Mima. Thank you very much for going in. CPT Grog going in next. 2 set boosters for Woe and 1 of Loader. All right, CPT Grog, where are we going for Woe? Captain Grog, got it. I should know that. So, Captain, where are we going? 2 Woe. Woe has hot hands, okay. Let's go 3 down on the sides. And then set is in the dispenser. All right, let's start with the woe. Good luck, Captain Grog. Let's see something hot. Like a doubling season? Beanstalk worm full in the art card. Very cool. Forest. Here's your commons. We got a Bitter Chill. Solitary Sanctuary. Shanare of the Numbing Depths. Conceited Witch. Curiosity in the Storybook. Sneak Attack. There we go. That's a couple bucks. And 3 Blind Mice. Very good rare. And a Regal Bunnycorn foil with a Reduce to Rubble off the list. Very, very cool. Let me get that Sneak Attack and a sleeve for you. And a hard one. I think that's over 10 bucks if I remember correctly. If it's not, you still get a nice hard sleeve for your Sneak Attack. And you get the rest and a regular sleeve. All right, that's pack 1 for Captain Grog. Can we top it with pack 2? Ugh. This pack will not defeat me. Mwahaha. Alright, was that Chalice of the Void? Oh, no, Court of Lochthwain. With your commons, here we go. Good luck. Tempest Harp. Trojan. Up the Beanstalk, that's a nice little hit. Ariat's Tempting Apple. Crystal Grotto. Phyrexian Unlife, fun card in the storybook. And, oh, a Sleep Curse Fairy, not the best rare. And a Dream Spoiler in the rare with your Magic minigame. Yeah, we'll take Phyrexian Unlife and a Up the Beanstalk. That's still a decent pack. Even if your rare was only Sleep Cursed Fairy. All right, and here we go. We want a ring. We want a ring. Yeah, that's building. Let's hope it keeps building up into this loader set. We got the ring. I wasn't specific enough. We got the ring token. We got an Isidol Amroth for your foil. Hugh the Entwood. Uh-oh. Nasty End in the full art. Voracious Fell Beast. Shadow Summoning. Theoden, King of Rohan. Shortcut to Mushrooms. Ring Sight. And your commons. Let's see if there's anything good in the commons. Unfortunately not. I'm sorry, Captain. We were doing so well. But all the best we could do was a Hugh the Entwood in the loader stuff. But overall, I think your packs were pretty good. Anytime I have to pull out a hard sleeve, I think it's a pretty good pull. Speaking of which, I need more hard sleeves. There they are. All right. Big old bag for Captain. Thank you, Captain Grog, for going in. Appreciate it. Now let me grab this pack of hard protectors. And then, after Captain, we're going back to Chamblin 07, going in for 2 CLB collectors and 6 more CMM draft. Thank you very much. Get to pulling those in just a sec. All right, Commander Legends, Battle for Baldur's Gate collectors. Where are we going, Chamblin? I got 1, 2, 3 on the left and 1, 2, 3, 4 on the right. Ancient Copper Dragon, anyone? L3 and R2. Alrighty. We'll open these and then we'll dive into the others. I need more sleeves. Ugh, you guys are eating through my materials here. That's great. All right, pack 1. Good luck, Chamblin. These don't have the pull tab, do they? No. Good old tough collectors. There we go. Sword Coast Serpent foil for your first card. And then the rest of your commons with a Burnished Heart, Split the Spoils, Foil Mountain. Hey, Lightning Bolt in the alternate art foil. There we go. Not the most expensive, but still a fun card. Menratha Merciless Soul. Hoslin Emerald Archdruid. The Council of Four. Spectacular Showdown. Bountiful Promenade. Nice. Mazzy True Sword Paladin. Duke Ulder Ravenguard. And Glunch the Bestower. Everybody loves a flumph. And a foil Knight token, treasure token. Alright, not bad on the first one. Not bad. Glutch. Yep, Glunch. Gotta love those flumphs. Alrighty. Pack 2 of the CLB collectors for Chamblin. Good luck. If I can get into the darn pack. Can't butterfly it. Man, this one's tough. There we go. Twist. Alright, here we go. Heap Gate to start off the commons. Gond Gate. Stone Speaker's Crystal. Foil Plains. Abdel Adrian Gorian's. I can't read that. Rashad Yin Bashir. Hardy Outlander. Gale's Redirection for your first rare. From the Catacombs. Is that a Roper? Ooh, fun. Blade of Selves. Lae'zel Valthix Champion. And a Ball Lord of Murder with a foil reflecting pool and a dragon treasure token. Alright, not too shabby. Not the biggest hits, but, you know, some useful cards in there. Oh, did I say Grand instead of Gond? Yep, I did. Gond Gate. Thanks for the call out, Captain. Alrighty, and then, Chamblin, we're going in for 6. That's all of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's it. Is done. Welcome in, everyone. Welcome in. No worries. I try to pronounce things as accurately as possible, so, you know. Commander Masters Pack 1 for Chamblin. Killing my box. Good luck. Eldrazi token to start. Frantic Search foil. Savine's Reclamation. Stitcher Geralf. Lost Shield Clockwork Scholar. Kazul Tyrant of the Cliffs. Slice and Dice. Path to Exile. Sandstone Oracle. Armorcraft Judge. And your commons. Thriving Heath. Fun card. I love those thriving lands. They're just so useful. They're not the most powerful, but they're useful. When you're trying to balance your mana base in a commander deck on a budget. Alright. Pack 2. Good luck. To Quack and Duck, welcome in. Got a Spirit token to start. Supply Runners in the foil. Commandeer, alright. Azusa, Lost But Seeking, very nice. And a Danitha, Capsheen Paragon. Whisper, Blood Liturgist. Eternal Witness. Is that worth something? Yeah, I know Azusa's nice. Can't remember if Eternal Witness is worth something anymore. Gormand. Fungal Plots. Elite Scale Guard. And your commons. Alrighty. I think Azusa needs to go in a hard case, if I remember correctly. But I'll double check. Ah, why the hell not? Alrighty. Next pack. Good luck. Zombie. Courage in Crisis. Pure Steel Paladin. Lorthos the Tidemaker. Kalith Sunmare Familiar. Sunmane Familiar. Tabarax Hope's Demise. Rogue's Passage. Loyal Subordinate. Hoarding Dragon. Rise from the Tides. And your commons. There we go. 3 packs left to go. Halfway there. Good luck, pack number 4. We got an Eldrazi Spawn token. Captain Ripley Vance in the foil. Scourge of the Throne. Kozilek the Great Distortion. There we go. That's another hit. Let's get that sleeved up right away. Yeah, I was trying not to sing the Bon Jovi song, Captain. You beat me to it. I was fighting the urge. But yeah, there we go. Kozilek. We like some Eldrazi around here. Let's get on with the rest of this pack, though. Teshar, Ancestor's Apostle. Tetsuko. Heartless Act. Loyal Unicorn. Elite Scale Guard. Vandal Blast. And the commons. Ulamog's Crusher. More Eldrazi. Alrighty. Alright. 2 packs left. Can we do better than an Ulamog? We got a soldier token. I get very Ash from the Evil Dead franchise feel from this token. Thriving Isle in the foil. Craterhoof Behemoth, there we go. Gone down a little since all the reprints, but still a great card. Sun Quan, there we go. Lord of Wu. Wincon right there. All your creatures have horsemanship. Captain Ripley. Mo Wu. Victimize. Thought Vessel. Return to Dust. Coveted Peacock. And your commons. Nice little pack there. Get that sleeved up. I think Crater Hoop is still sitting around 20 bucks. In general for the card, I don't know what this particular printing is. There we go. All right, last pack magic for Chamblin. Killing the box. Good luck. Got that Eldrazi Spawn token again. Here we go. We got a Goreclaw, Terror of Qualsima. Disrupt Decorum, sorry. Imp's Mischief. And a Mizzix of the Ismagnus. With a Kemba Ka Regent in the full art uncommon. Yeheni Undying Partisan. Assault Suit. Whirler Rogue. Rise from the Tides. And your commons. Hey, full art counterspell, that's kind of fun. We'll throw that in the sleeve. Path of Ancestry. Not a bad pack at all. Not the greatest, but not bad. Thank you again, Chamblin, for going in. We really appreciate it. And I think that has me all caught up with the bin. Yep, I'm all caught up with sold. Awesome, folks. Let's put another box on screen. There we go. MH3, anyone? I'm gonna fill out some more team bags for all of Chamblin's stuff. Woo, J-Boot, welcome in. Good morning. Captain Grog once stole a card with horsemanship, used Mordrotha to bring back Leyline of Transformation, naming knights, and swung out with all horsemanship creatures. Yep. Horsemanship's like flying. Can only be blocked by other creatures with horsemanship. We're doing all right here this morning, J-Boot. We have cracked into some wilds, had some pretty good pulls. Cleaned off that box of Command Masters. That was fun. Pulled some good stuff out of there, too. Crater Hoof. Kozilek. So how's everyone else on this Friday morning? Hope everyone's doing good. Looking forward to the weekend. Hope everyone's got some plans to play some Magic this weekend. Because we don't just sit around and look at our cards, right, folks? Right? I mean, if you're a collector, that's cool. I get it. Some people are into that. But Magic cards are meant for playing. At least in my opinion. Bagging up Chamblin's huge stack here. I'm gonna need even more team bags. I didn't fill out enough. So who's playing Magic this weekend? Anybody out there? Commander, maybe a tournament or two. Anybody? I know I'm going to be practicing this weekend. Our store championship for Tarkir is coming up on May 17th, so I got to get practicing, figure out what deck I want to play. I might play Jeskai Control. I don't know. Having a draft for the Spring Blossom event. Oh, there you go. I forgot the Spring Blossom events are supposed to be this weekend, aren't they? Oh, man. What set are you drafting, Ignorant? Yeah, they start this week. Tarkir? Okay. So, are the global bonuses you get dependent on the special cards you draft, or special cards you choose, or are they the same for everyone? I haven't read the details on those events yet, because I don't know if I'm going to be going to one. Although they do sound like fun, and I do like drafting Tarkir. It's a great draft set. Got Sharpies everywhere. Same for everyone. You get an emblem that has the same effect for everyone. Okay, I didn't know, because I do know there's some of the D&D reskin cards that are, I don't know if they're prizes or they're additional cards you get to choose from that go along with that event. Or maybe they're their participation card. Something like that. Like I said, I haven't looked into it yet because I'm not sure if there's going to be one around here. I don't know if we're running one. I think we are, because I think we saw the promos. Urza's Coffee Filter. Great name. Welcome in. Good morning. Mithrander, welcome back. Oh, that reminds me. Coffee. Caffeine. Need caffeine. Holden McGroin, welcome in. Good to see you. We're supposed to get them at random. As far as I know, they are participation promos, not to be used in the draft. Okay, cool. Yeah, I think we only got like so many of each one. Like I think we got like 4 or something of each one. I don't know. I didn't count them. I just saw them sitting behind the counter. So yeah. I just don't know when they're scheduled for. Let me I can pull up the calendar and find out. I have the technology. Tap and roll. Calendar. Let's see. Spring Flourishes draft is going to be on the 9th for us. There we go. Friday the 9th. Next week, we will be doing the Spring Flourishes. Cool. Maybe I'll play. Maybe I won't. Depends on if I have D&D Friday night. I have D&D Friday nights. It's fun. I'm looking forward to going and playing D&D tonight. Okay, so you got 4 of each one. Okay, so that must be all they're sending out. So what happens if you get more than that for participants? Weird. Alrighty. So folks, having a good Friday so far. Went through the rest of the box of CMM packs. We're halfway through this box of wilds. Do not worry, I have a whole case of wilds sitting here behind me. So if we eat through this, we got plenty more where that came from. Also, this is a pretty fresh box of Modern Horizons 3 we got here. I got 6 different collectors to crack, including an almost complete box of Tarkir Dragonstorm. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, still have 10 packs of that left. Patty, welcome in. Bunky, good to see you again. So everyone, what's going on this Friday? I hope everyone's having a good day. Yeah, nice. Whoa, yeah, Patty, we've already gone through half this box, and I still got 6 more boxes behind me. I got a case waiting to be cracked. I take that back. I have 5 boxes sitting next to me and a whole nother case sitting behind me, so I've got 11 boxes waiting to be cracked. Crazy. It is such a great set. Yeah, I cracked a box for singles for the store last night, and I pulled an anime doubling season and an anime Ristic Study out of the same box. It was nuts. Too bad it wasn't my box. Yeah. Actually, Patty, the whole case, we opened a whole case. The whole case was kind of nuts because we also pulled anime Kindred Spirit, anime Omniscience, and an anime Manatithe out of the same case. Yeah. My box had 2, and every other box had at least 1. Mm-hmm. Yeah, ignorant. But there's also so many non-rare cards in WoW that are just great, because you're gonna get value out of a common in Hopeless Nightmare, because I think that's still like a $2 uncommon almost. Or sorry, $2 common, and then you can hit Up the Beanstalk or Monstrous Rage in the uncommon slot and get some value there. I think we did the math last night on the stuff we opened, and you were guaranteed a card of at least $1 in value in 2/3 of the packs opened. So 2 out of every 3 packs are going to have at least a card worth $1 on the secondary market. Yeah, ignorant. It's a great value set, and it's part of it's the power level, because they didn't. This was the last set designed before they decided to make standard 3 years. So this is not designed to be in a 3-year rotation. So that's why it's a little more powerful than the rest of the stuff in current standard. And then yeah, you have the fairy tale cards, which are just crazy. Some of them. We pulled. What was the one we pulled? The Uwu. I'll have to go find it. As Foretold, that's what it was. As Foretold. Oh. Only $1. Still. $2. Still a fun card in the Uwu. But yeah, WoW's a great set. I got plenty to open, folks. So dive in. I never get tired of opening. WoW is another set like Tarkir where I don't get tired of opening the packs because they're just so fun to look at. The art is great. The setting is great. Even the fairy tale cards with their interesting art style break it up, and you know they're cute. Some of them are really cool looking too, like the Kindred Dominance we pulled in the storybook style was cool. So yeah. Wish we could get our hands on WoW collectors, but that ship has long since sailed. I've only opened one WoW collector's pack ever for myself. And that's because I got the festival in a box last year for MagicCon Vegas, and it came with one. It was butt, though. Welcome in, everyone. Welcome in. You know what? I'm going to take a quick stretch break. And while I do that, we've been going for a while. We've had some good sales. Let's do ourselves another givey. Once again, we are still on the quest for a Chrome Mox. So hop in that givey, folks. Everyone's favorite, Aether Drift, till we get a Chrome Mox. Back in just a sec. Alrighty, I'm back. Willie, welcome in. Our Lamb, Patrick O'Connor, good to see you. Bolt the Birds, welcome in. Hope everyone's having a great Friday. I am so far. Weather's gonna be gorgeous. I got D&D tonight. Gonna hang out with some friends with our Click Clack Math Rocks. Happy Bunny, welcome in. Good to see you. Everybody loves to see a happy bunny on a Friday. Anna Tate, welcome in. Tim B666, welcome in. Good to see you. Make sure you're hopping in that give you folks. We got about 3 minutes left. Lots of packs in the bin to crack. Lots of collectors. More woe than you can shake a stick at. So if you're looking for a good set of cards, power level wise, value wise, woe is a great set. And I got tons of it to crack. Whoa. Whoa. Yep, gotta love the set code on there too. Whoa there. Nice. Urza's coffee filter, welcome back in. I figured. Ha 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 ha.
Slow down.
A little bit.
Nobody loves you anymore?
Nobody loves me anymore.
What, Mike?
They do. Everybody loves Mike.
I hear the chant, "Oh, you want Mike," all across the bottom of the...
D Squad, welcome in. Anyone got a favorite card out of WoW? There's plenty of powerful cards in there, thanks to the list and the fairy tale cards. Talion? Talion is pretty good. I need to pick up a Talion. Sir Ginger? Goose's friend. There we go. Throne of Eldraine. Okay. Fancy foil anime-ristic study, obviously. Well, if you're talking straight money, that's it. We have a anime-ristic study at the store right now. Not foil though, but we do have an anime-ristic at the store. We also have an anime Mana Tithe and an anime doubling season at the store right now. Stingblade, welcome back. Yeah, I'm a big fan of the Virtues. Oh, here we go on the giveaway. Urza's coffee filter. Here you go. Congratulations. Thanks for hanging out with us. Let's crack this open and see if we get our Chrome Mox that we're hunting. Good luck, good luck. We got Captain Howler in the art card. We got a Swamp, Migrating Ketradon, Gastal Thrill Roller, Sabotage Strategists, Reckless Velocitar, Calcicon, Hunger Tyrant, and a Defend the Rider for your uncommons with your commons. Thank you very much, Urza's Coffee Filter, for hanging out. That was definitely a pack of Aether Drift, with your Gastal Thrill Roller being your rare. Thank you very much. Oof. Nice. That's crazy ignorant. I mean, I do get some people don't like that anime art style. Destiny Island, welcome in. Humble Giant, good to see you. Alrighty. So some other stuff came into the store last night while I was there, and I had to pick it up because I don't know who's been hanging out in the chat with me the last few days, but we've been working on a commander deck for me to build with the help of chat. And I said I was going to try to keep it cheap, but when these came in, I just had to jump on them. Because they're just kind of different. We got a Japanese polluted delta, and we got the Russian misty rainforest, and the Chinese, I can't remember the name of it, the Demir Shockland. Can't remember it off the top of my head, but yeah, 3 different languages. These came in a collection, and I picked them up while I was at the store. Very nice. So those are going to be going in the stream built commander deck. Tendershoot Dryad is a possible inclusion. Let's see, Tendershoot. Tendershoot Dryad from Ixalan. Okay. Oh, it's also reprinted in Bloomborough. 90% Russian in a rat deck. Nice. Ascend. At the beginning of each upkeep, create a 1/1 green sapling creature token. Saplings you control have +2/+2 as long as you have the city's blessing. Huh. Interesting. I'll think about that one. Definitely on the list. Tokens will be a thing that we're going to want to do. Yeah, so far we've got, let's see. Not everything in the binder is going to be included. This is just stuff that I've been kicking around. We got the doubling season. We got Xavier. We've got Imps Mischief is just fun. Necrogen Rot Priest, of course. Revitalizing the Past. You know, your DF, your Doe-Face card lands. We definitely need Vraska's Fall to dish out the poison tokens. Infectious Bite, Whispers of the Dross, Infectious Inquiry to dish out more poison tokens, Thirsting Roots to proliferate, all sorts of fun stuff there. So yeah, I went through my all will be one stuff. Yeah, we got the prologue to Pheresis, more ways to hand out poison counters to everybody all at the same time. There is another card. I don't know if I had it. No, I didn't have it. There's the one that you can put a enchantment on an artifact.
Order lunch.
Oh. I've been told to order lunch. Hold on, please, stream. Whatever I order, I have to eat on camera. What do I want for lunch from La Terraza Mexican Grill, chat? Gotta eat it on stream, of course. Oof. While opening cards, says Jay. And not spill anything on the cards, of course. Because nobody wants greasy Mexican food cards. Oh no, Jay says if I screw up, it's coming out of my paycheck. Oh man, all these decisions. I don't know what to do. Let's see, what do they got for burritos? Yeah, the menu navigation is a little tough. All right, Jay, thank you. Cool. Sorry about that, chat. Mike's laughing at me. All right, Ignorant, if you do like Mexican food smeared all over your cards, we can make that happen in a little bit. So just wait. And it's also funny that up on chat, I just caught up. You said glistening oil could work. Ha, there we go. We're making jokes and we didn't even try. Frank Can, Patrick O'Connor, Bob Moody, there we go, 1, 2, 3. Welcome in. I'm having trouble with names today. Ignorant has a Russian foil impact trimmers and a dramatic reversal. Yeah, I try to stay away from the foreign language cards in general because, you know, you don't want to have to take the time to explain them, especially when you're playing tournaments. But in Commander, I feel... especially if they're cards everybody knows just by the artwork, like the fetches. Everybody knows the fetches by visual. At least your regular Commander players. So, yeah, it's a fetch. Everybody knows that. Tap it, pay a life, go get your land. The shock is a little bit different, but still, I figure most people know it. And with the modern card scanners on card scanning apps on phones now, shouldn't be an issue to prove that yes, this is the card I'm saying it is. So yeah, that's why I went and picked those up. Still have to go through this and pull out all the cards for our deck. Alright, let's see here. Oh, Cankerbloom. That'll be a good one. Bat Emergence, Unnatural Restoration. Oh, these are some of the ones I pulled out earlier. Glistening Oil is a way to give things. Infect, also a way to possibly kill my opponent's creatures with -1/-1 counters. Yeah, Glistening Oil. I think I have one at home. Let me check. No, I don't have any at home, but they're not too bad. Yeah, we'll have to get a Glistening Oil for the deck for sure. Definitely need that. Let me add it to the digital list. So let's see, tokens, might need those rad tokens. All right, we won all, oh, I lost a light. There it goes, it's back. We want all the lands. One of the reasons I picked this deck up is to get the mana base. Don't need the commander. Unless we want to play them for the rad counters. Islands and forests and swamps. Alright, let's see. Yeah, we can take this one, put that in there. Oh, Casualties of War, that's a good one. Tireless Tracker. Yeah, we'll take Tireless Tracker. Vren from Bloomborough could help with Graveyard Hate and token production. Vren. Okay, yeah. Hardened Scales will work. Guardian Project's a maybe. Branching Evolution. I mean, doubles the counters, but we're gonna have Doubling Season and Innkeeper's Talent. So do we need another one of those? Inexorable Tide. Definite. Definitely need this one. Oh, more mana. When this attacks, it proliferates. We want that. Mutational Advantage. Yep, it's got Proliferate. We want it. Marcus, Mutant Mare, Vigilance Trample. Yeah, we'll take that. Atomize. We want that. That's a maybe. Agent Frank Horrigan. Yes, we want that. When it attacks, we proliferate twice. Yeah, we'll take that. Yeah, that might be alright. Power Fist.
You didn't actually add anything.
I did.
It's only mine.
I'll do it again. It's right there.
It's the same. That's exactly the same thing.
That's the problem.
Okay.
Well, at least we know we have good taste.
I mean, one of us does. The other one's just a copycat.
Let's see. Do we want Lily Bowen? We'll think about it. Feral Ghoul. Yeah, why not? Struggle of your Project Purity. Maybe. Radstorm, yes. Piper Wright, Public Reporter. I don't know how much clue stuff we'll be doing. I mean, there is the Gorgon in Murders that has the dish out poison counters whenever you crack a clue. But I don't know if we're gonna have that much clue synergy. We'll see. That's a maybe. More lands. There's the command tower. Ash Barrens. I don't know if we want the talismans, but we'll put them off to the side just in case. Soul Ring, why not? Contagion Clasp. Yes. We want that. Arcane Signet, why not? Putrefy, yep. Corpse Jack Menace. If one or more +1/+1 counters we put on a creature you control twice that many. And it's a fungus, so yeah, we'll take it. Rampant Growth, that's just good for ramp. Draw a card for each creature you control with +1/+1 counter on it. Those creatures gain indestructible in a turn. That's a good solid maybe. Farseek. Cultivate. What does this guy do? Gives everything in our graveyard scavenge. We'll think about that one. Raoul, troubleshooter. We're not going to really be doing the mill stuff too much. That'd be fun. Not so much. Each creature controlled the +1/+1 counter on it has ward 1. Yeah, we can take that. Maybe. Yeah, why not? That could be annoying. That might be useful. Regular Mothman. I don't think we need the Master either. Contaminated drinking water. Nah, we'll skip that.
So I set up the new network and it picked up your lights.
Yeah, I noticed I was flashing.
That's what I was like, what the fuck? Anyway, I guess it's because they're on the same Wi-Fi?
Could be.
I thought it was funny.
Maybe. Harmonize. Draw 3 cards for 4. That's a little pricey. Winding Constrictor. Another counter doubler. We'll think about that. Hancock Ghoulish Mare. No, we're not really doing the mare, the ghouls thing, the mutant thing. Each creature gets twice -X/-X till end of turn. Each player gets X rad counters. That's a good board wipe. Screeching Scorch Beast. Nah. Each player has 3 round counters. Create. Put 2 +1/+1 counters on a creature. On each creature control that's a zombie or mutant. Little pricey. DC Master, welcome in. Curly Jefferson, welcome in. We're just going through some cards, so you might want to throw in the commander deck we're building on stream. I don't think we're going to want Harold and Bob. Strong Brutus Thespian. Nah. Tato Farmer. No, I don't think we want Vault. I don't think we want the Nuka Nuka launcher. Mariposa. No. Fraying Sanity, I think we're good without. And Biomass Mutation. That's a maybe. Alrighty. Let's get those maybes thrown in the binder for our deck. So yeah, folks, we're building a commander deck here on stream with input from you guys out there in chat land. In the meantime, everyone, we've got lots of packs waiting to be opened. Just put these away. Spawning Pit is a weird includable. Spawning Pit. Let me look that one up. Spawning Pit from Darksteel. Sacrifice a creature, put a charge counter on Spawning Pit. Remove 2 charge counters from Spawning Pit. Put a 2/2 spawn artifact creature token into play. You know, it is, because if we have doubling season or something like that, this goes... Yeah, that could go boom. Because every sacrifice is another creature. Huh. Yeah. I don't think I have any of those, but I can probably get one pretty easy. How's the shop doing these days? I don't know, I could ask Jay. But I think it's doing pretty good. I was there last night. It's fun. Place to hang out, lots of product, good people. Jay said it would be even better if you guys would help me out and pick up some packs here. You still haven't... It's only an hour drive, Maverick? Oh, come on, that's not far at all around here. You should come down. It's great. You know, if you let us know you're coming, some of the Mike or I might be able to meet you there, hang out, play some Magic. I'm... So, folks, you're south. Okay, that's... Well, if you're coming across one of the bridges, that could be a pain in the butt. I will give you that. Nobody likes driving across those bridges if they don't have to.
Lights.
Uh-huh.
Microphone.
Uh-huh. Camera.
Stream Deck.
Uh-huh.
What am I missing?
Keyboard and mouse?
Nope, I have those, but like software.
Oh.
I don't think there's anything.
No, I don't think there's anything either. Sounds like you got it all.
It's not rare. That's pretty rare.
You got Tower in Atlantis down there? Okay. Yeah, you should definitely, especially if you're planning on leaving the area, get up and visit the shop, Maverick. It's, That's true. We are the only WPN Premium in Hampton Roads. What day is Commander? I believe Commander's Wednesdays. Wednesday evenings, but you can usually find Commander folks there every day of the week. And if you let us know you're coming, like I said, some people can meet you there any day. I live 10 minutes from the shop. All right, folks, we're starting to get our build binder full, and now we're gonna have to start making cuts soon. Yeah, I don't normally make it to the Wednesday Commander nights myself, unfortunately. But there would be plenty of people to hang out with and play if you do show up on a Wednesday night. It's a good time out there. Willie, welcome back. M Fink, good to see you. Hope everyone's having a good day. Alrighty. Got all the cards loaded up in our build binder. Definitely have to collect some of these other cards. Let's see. Scryfall. Relic Putrescence. That was the card I was thinking of. Gotta get one of these for the deck. Just annoying. Throw that on somebody's soul ring or something. Ha 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 ha. You want that 2 mana? You're gonna get a poison counter for it. Hmm. Let's see. Advanced search. Blue. Green. Planeswalker. Welcome in, everyone. Welcome in. Thanks for swinging by. We got a new restock in last night of Wilds of Eldraine. So if you're into the more powerful sets currently in Standard, Wilds is your one right there. Got plenty of boxes to open. Check out the bin. We also have Modern Horizons 3 back in stock. I got 6 different collectors here waiting to be opened, including a small restock of Tarkir Dragonstorm collectors. Pulled an Ugin yesterday out of there. Not out of that box, but out of a collector pack yesterday. That was nice. That box is pretty much untouched. G8s, welcome in. Do I need to put Oko in this deck, guys, or is that too cheesy? Is that too cheesy, putting Oko in this deck? I think it is. The Oko the Trickster. Welcome in everyone. Lots of different product today. Welcome in, Mythrander. Welcome back, I should say. Galaxy Geeks Luke, good to see you again. Thanks for stopping by. How's everyone doing this Friday, at least for me, afternoon? We got some good pulls going this morning. If anybody's thinking that they need some good cards, Wilds of Eldraine is back in stock. I love opening those packs. Let's see, what else do we want to throw in the deck we're working on? Captain Grog, welcome back. Oh yeah, Jiang Yangu was another one somebody recommended. We'll think about that one. So how's everyone been on this Friday? Everybody looking forward to stuff this weekend? Got some Magic events going on. Saw somebody's playing in the what are they? The spring fling drafts. Spring flourish. That's it. I only knew it was an F word, and I wasn't gonna swear for it. Because I know that's not correct. Spring flourish. Oh, Captain Grog's on a break at work. Very nice, very nice. Alright, we want green, black, blue, and text. Proliferate. Search. Ba-ba-da-ba-da. And Purity, welcome in. How you doing today, Infurity? Hope your Friday's going well. Hope you're close to the end of your work week. If not, you got this. Tough it out, make it to the end, have some fun. So far, so good. There we go. Love to hear it. I'm hanging in there. Lunch is coming. That's a surprise. That's a great surprise. Somebody plopped a phone down and said, order lunch. Okay. Twist my arm.
Oh, you're paying back, right?
Sure. Avid Hiker, welcome back in. Blue, black.
Whenever people would probably ask you to do that, like, oh, I thought you just knew you were paying. Are you fucking kidding me? I never would have assumed anybody. Oh, I know you want lunch, so I'm ordering it. You can pay me back.
Yeah, that's a little sleazy in my opinion.
But would you be surprised?
Oh no, I know some people who totally do that.
Mike,
Depends on the day of the week.
don't look at Mike's better.
Ah. Mike says he'd do it, you're right. Flux Chamber, that was the card we also need to get in there. Flux Chamber, do I have that on the list? Or Flux Channeler, I should say. Nope. Ooh. Ichor Moor Gauntlet, yeah, Ichor Moon Gauntlet. So everyone, we got, sorry, I lost my train of thought there. Stupid itchy forehead. Since last night, we have added Wilds of Eldraine, we have added Modern Horizons 3 last night. I still have a whole sealed box of Battle for Baldur's Gate draft waiting to be cracked in the bin. So this is still sitting around waiting for somebody to crack into it. I got 6 different collector's packs here, including Tarkir. Dark the Panther, welcome in. Red Fox Reviews, good to see you. Sorry, folks, just adding some more cards to our little Sultai Poison commander deck we've been building. I figure Staff of Completion might be nice if we can find one. Spread the Sickness, maybe? The one hot dog, welcome in. Gare Bear Games, good to see ya. Sword of Truth and Justice. Maybe. Maybe. So who's got Friday Night Magic tonight? Anybody out there playing Friday Night Magic? We have Thursday Night Magic for our store. We have Standard on Thursdays, Draft on Fridays. Granted, there's Magic every night at our store, if you look hard enough. But anybody heading out to an FNM tonight? Yep, there is almost always somebody playing at our store. And if there's not, you could always, let us know you're coming and somebody can meet you there, I'm sure. We are players as well as streamers. Mike, myself, Vikki. Oh, I'm a much better player than I am streamer. Don't get me wrong. I know where I'm good at. Not a high bar though. Mike says he's not a better player than streamer.
Yeah. He's more of an asshole when he plays with his slicer shit.
I don't know, Mike, that Axios red commander deck just annoys the crap out of me.
I get it. I'm an Ursa player calling someone else annoying. I understand.
Captain Grog going in for 3 loader set packs. Thank you very much, Captain. Pull those out for you. 1, 2, 3. And a CLB Collectors. Thank you very much, Captain. I got 2 on the left and 3 on the right. Where would you like to go? Hot hands. Okay, let's see. What's feeling hot? I'm feeling R1. R1. All right. We'll save the collector for last. All right. Captain Grog, good luck. Pack number 1. We got Eowyn art card with an Orc Army token to start us off. Gothmog, Morgul Lieutenant. Boromir, Warden of the Tower. Lash of the Balrog. A Stern Scolding. You Cannot Pass, Lost to Legend, Glorious Gale, for the rest of your comments. Let's see, do we get a Lorien revealed? Oh, nope. All right, pack 1, not that great. Let's get something better in pack 2. Get Boromir in sleeve for you. Pack 2, good luck, Captain. Lash is some cool art. I will give you that. We got a signed Sharky. Is that Sharky? Yep. Sharky, Tyrant of the Shire. The ring. Not the ring we were looking for, though. Bewitching Leechcraft. One Ring to Rule Them All Saga. Prince Imrahil the Fair. Grima Wormtongue. Eorith of the Healing House. Eomer of the Riddimark. And your commons. Lothlorien, look out. Ooh, I always love the map lands from this set. Alright, 2 packs down, 1 more to go. Yeah, the map lands are fantastic. I'm using those in one of my decks. I have enough mountains and plains for one of my Boros decks, so that's where they're at right now. Do we have the Dragon Eye Waste promo? I haven't seen it if we do.
No.
No, we don't have it according to Jay. Not yet, at least. All right.
I'm not gonna get it.
We got a Rosie Cotton South Lane in the foil. Eowyn, Fearless Knight. Elrond, Lord of Rivendell. Reprieve. Faramir, Field Commander. Dunedain Rangers. And your commons. Oof. 3 not of the greatest packs of loader. Oh, but a foil map for us. There we go. Nice little salvation at the end. So we're not going to get the wastes at all, Jay?
You had to sign up for a starter event.
Ah.
Sign up for it.
Gotcha. Bummer. All right, Grog.
All the stores missed them because the Magic Academy is not good, so no one signed up.
Gotcha. Good luck, Grog, on this collector's. We got a Marching Duodrone to start with your commons. Manifold Key, Gate Colossus, Plains, Cardia, Collar of the Small, Safana, Calimport Cutthroat, Argent of the Shadow Thieves, or Agent, I should say, Astarion's Thirst. There we go, that's a popular card. It's not a Secret Lair one, but still popular. Journey to the Lost City, Wand of Wonder, Jan Jansen Chaos Crafter, Ancient Copper Dragon. There we go. There's a hit. It's not foil, but hey, we'll take it in the old art on the monster manual. There we go. That's a hit of the day so far. Grog, I think that more than makes up for those weak loader packs. Very nice. And an Earthquake Dragon and an Undercity. Meh. I wonder what Astarion... Let me look up Astarion's Thirst, too. That might be going in a hard sleeve, too. Let me look that up real quick. Astarion's Thirst. No, it's not. It's going in with the regular risk. It's only like 40 cents. Because it's not the Secret Lair one.
Oh, that hurt.
But still, Ancient Copper Dragon going home to Captain Grog. Very nice. Earthquake is 5 to 8? Okay. Still, it's still meh after you pull the Ancient Copper, right? Captain Grog going in for 3 more loader. Let me get this other order packed up, and then we'll move on to that. Captain Grog, where's your stack? There it is. Alrighty. We want 3 better Lord of the Rings. You know what, Captain? Do you want this display pack? Do we want to mix things up? Do you want to pull this one out? Let's do it, alright. Pull that one out, pull out 2 more, and then I'll pull out 1 more to put back in my display. Alright, 3 packs. Let's try again, Grog. And 3. Alrighty, hold on. 3 draft as well. Finally cracking the box. Let me get it open.
They're just for look. Don't open it.
Opening the box, pulling the top off. All right, Grog, where are we going? Gambit Pikmin packs. R2, right butt cheek, and L4. All right, R2, 1, 2. Right cheek. And L4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Alrighty. For Captain Grog, where do you want to start, Captain? The draft or the loader? Alternate, you got it. We'll start with Lord of the Rings. We got a food token. Woe's Pathfinder. Forge anew. Nasty End in the full art. Gothmog, Morgul Lieutenant. Morher Uruk-hai Captain. Book of Mazar Bul. Entish Restoration. Quick Beam Upstart Ent, and your commons. All right, let's pack 1. Entish is a couple of bucks. That's true. We'll throw it in a sleeve. We'll sleeve it with the rares. I usually look for Entish Restoration and what's the other one? Lorien Revealed in the lower rarity slots. All right, pack 1 of the draft boosters. All right, here we go. Got our commons. So many commons. All right, Ghost Lantern. Slaughter the Strong. Taunting Kobold. Wilson Refined Grizzly. Scion of Hallister. Descent into Avernus. Okay. Patron of the Arts in the foil. And an Initiative Undercity card. Alright, Descent into Avernus isn't a terrible card. Yep, it's a few bucks. Not bad, not bad. Already sleeved it up for you. Time to get into some more loader. We want a Bowmasters, or at least a Nazgul. Or the One Ring, not the ring token. Oh, starting off with a listy card, Rakdos Right Knife. Cool. Oliphant in the full art foil. The Watcher in the Water for your first chance at a rare. Fangorn Tree Shepherd, 2 rares. Then a Meridoc Brandabuck. Denethor Ruling Steward. Landraval Horizon Witness. Melendor Swift Savior. Gwaihir the Windlord. Dude, you got all the Eagles. That's crazy. Gwaihir the Windlord. Hithlian Knots. Willow Not Wind, Greyhaven's Navigator, and a Map Island. Yeah, that was kind of crazy pulling all the eagles out of one pack. I mean, there's only so many named eagles in all the books. I think you got them all. Alrighty, back to Baldur's Gate. Can we do 2 Ancient Coppers in one day? I mean, I do like to point out, it was Hot Hands that got that Ancient Copper Dragon. Just saying, everybody out there who's watching. Hot Hands did pull the Ancient Copper. 3 Lotus MTG going in for Dragonstorm Collector. We'll get with you in just a moment, please. Going through Captain Grog stuff here. All right, we got a Skullwinder. Bag of Holding. Cadria, Collar of the Small. Kaga, Shadow Archdruid. Far Traveler. And Baldur's Gate with a Colossal Badger and a Rabbit token. Well, we got the Namesake card. All right. Back to the last pack of Loader. All right, let's get something fire out of this Loader. We got an Orc army to start. Horses of the Bruinen. The Shire. Barad-dûr, 2 rare lands. We got a Legolas Counter of Kills. Fiery Inscription. Mike's favorite card out of the set. Bitter Downfall. Ranger's Firebrand. And your commons. Foil Mountain. Well, at least we got 2 rares out of there. The Full Art Barad-dûr looks good. Gotta amass those orcs. All right. Last pack Magic for Captain Grog. Oof. The tail on this is small. Jay wants to know when you're coming to the shop, Mike. Here's your commons on this last pack. All right, for our uncommons, we got Iron Mastiff, Knoll Warband, OG the Exquisite Blade, Safana Kalimport Cutthroat, Master Chef, Earthquake Dragon, okay, not too terrible, and a Scouting Hawk and a Squirrel token. I was hoping it was another Ancient Copper. That would have been nuts to pull 2 in the same day. But hey, we got 2 Earthquake Dragons. Those are a couple bucks. Mike says he'll be leaving wherever he's at 3:30.
Look at the size of silverware they just gave us.
Hawa? Oh. It's tiny.
So I found knives and spoons. I'm about to get creative. There was a box of forks somewhere, but I don't know where it went.
Oh, well.
So that's what I was gonna tell Mike. I found him.
Awesome. All right, 3 Lotus MTG. You're going in for a Collectors of Tarkir. Where are we going? I got 5 on the left and 5 on the right. That copper non-foil showcase is 89 bucks. There you go, Captain. Congratulations. Hot Hands, feeling my luck. Rip, please, you got it. Good luck, good luck. Let's see. I did this to Mike yesterday. Mike and I went on a sort of a pack war. There were 2 packs of this left at the store. And I pulled an Ugin out of my pack. So let's see, what am I feeling here? Feeling R1. All right. Let's see if the hot hands are still hot, or did lunch showing up throw me off? Good luck, Lotus. Sorry, Mike. All right, we got a soldier token to start, and behind our soldier token, all right, Nara of Heart of the Storm in the full art foil, not bad. A United Battlefront in the full art. Lotus Light Dancers. A Betor Ancestor's Voice in the commander card. And a Areni Song Unending in the final rare. With a Swamp and your commons and uncommons. Not a bad pack overall. Not a huge hit for you, Lotus, but still pretty solid. And you got 3 of the named dragons, so that's pretty good. Get those. Nerev is 28. Never mind. Woo! I forgot that those full arts are still commanding a pretty good price. So there you go. Get that in a hard sleeve. Yeah. Sweet. Thank you, 3 Lotus, for going in. We appreciate it. Cog unit, we are ripping packs today. Doing all right. Pulling some spicy stuff for some people lately. Pulled an Ancient Copper Dragon today. That's always fun. Just pulled a $28 Nerev for 3 Lotus. So we're doing pretty good today. We got Woe. I love opening Woe. If anybody wants to go in on a few packs of Woe. Cracking packs, sending out rares. The hands are a bit hot still. Take advantage while you can. Yep, selling packs. Check out the Buy It Now section. We got all of the packs we have listed. We can ship them to you, or we can crack them on stream for your viewing pleasure. I'm just packing up the rest of Captain Grog's order. Being extra careful with that Ancient Copper Dragon. And Bartman, welcome in. Oh, you're new. Okay, Cog. On the left-hand side of your screen, if you're on PC, but there should be an area where it's got like pending offers, buy it now. If you click buy it now, that'll show you what we call the bin, the buy it now section. And in there, it'll have all the products we have listed for sale. If you're looking for Woe, it's real easy to find. It's right down here under me, pinned on the screen. You can just click the button right there. Heat those hands up, huh, Ignorant? No, I like to touch every pack and feel the vibes of every pack. It's what I did. That's what I did last time I did it too. Just feel the pack, take a guess, boom. Karn going in for Woe. Welcome in, Karn. Didn't see you sneak in. Would you do ACD for 3 loader set and 2 CLB collectors? I'm gonna sound stupid, but what is ACD? Mike might know, I'm just dumb. Oh, would we take the Ancient Copper Dragon for 3 loader set and 2 collector boosters? No? I don't think so. But yeah, I don't think we're gonna take a trade-in on a card that we haven't sent out yet, unfortunately. Yeah, because Whatnot gets a little weird with stuff like that. In the meantime, Karn, I think I know where we're going, but I'm gonna ask, where do you want to go and do you want to rip? Left cheek always, and always rip. Alrighty. Good luck, Karn. I know this is one of your favorite sets for real. Oh, Jay says for every pack of woe you get 2 packs of murders, Karn. We got a Plains. We got a Ariet's Whisper. Oh, this is proper. That's right, these are in the proper order. Sir Amant the Redeemer. Royal Treatment. Woodland Acolyte. The Witch's Vanity. Intangible Virtue for your Fairy Tale card. With a Mana Flare, we'll take that in the rare. And a Song of Tottentans with a Stormkeld Prowler in the foil with a treasure token. Alright, that's a nice little pack. Mana Flare and a Song. Thank you, Karn. We appreciate it. Oh, that lunch smells good. It's driving me crazy.
I'm almost there.
No rush.
If I was quick eating my beard.
Quack and Death. Quack and Duck. Welcome in Quack and Death. That'd be weird. JRG, good to see you. Boo, 58.99. Welcome in. One of Mike and my friends from my job would sniff the packs to find the value. He was surprisingly successful. Oh my.
Who?
Bubsicle, welcome in. When DM22 came out, he pulled a borderless Ulamog from the pack he sniffed. Wow. Now, I like to feel the vibes. Gotta get the hands on him. Rondo, welcome in, welcome in. So folks, plenty of packs in the bin. We've got, we just finally cracked into this draft booster for Baldur's Gate. We have Modern Horizons 3. I got Foundations, Duskmourn, Lord of the Rings, Ixalan, Murders, Tarkir, all in play or set, and 6 different collectors. But I'm gonna take a step away, grab a bite to eat, and I'm gonna turn you guys over to Jeremy.
Might as well start the face cam off. Nobody wants to see my fucking face. I'm okay with that. See, we'll do this. Nobody will know I'm here. Then we're all good. Oh, really?
What's up?
Of course. Karn doesn't even give me a chance. No one changed the damn speed of the mouse. This is painful.
Really? What did you push when you sat down? Because I had no problems with it.
I didn't push anything.
Let me see.
It's when it goes up there. That's what it is.
Yep. There. These 2 buttons, these rocker buttons, control the DPI of the mouse. See?
Fancy.
Yep.
J picture pack? Oh shit, you don't want that. You do not want that, my player. Alright. Did it work? Did it not work? What are we doing here? This is why I can't do anything.
What's up?
Alright, we're good. Alright. Karn wants to suffer, is that what we're going with? I like it. I respect that. Alright, here you go, Karn. Did I lose the camera? Nope. Alright, we're good. Don't mind the guy wearing the wrecked hat. He doesn't mean anything. Alright, it's a really shiny island. This is stuff you care about, right, Karn? We're just gonna stop after this comment? You don't want to go any further? We good? Fine, Karn. You get yourself the Ginger the Metal Ender, ship the rest, and then your token boss. Where are you at, Karn? Where are you at? Is Karn bought already?
Yes.
Karn works. See it. Got it. Sorry, Karn. I couldn't do good enough for you. I apologize. I tried. There we go. That's what I've been trying to do this whole time. There we go. You guys don't need to see me. It only affects you. Alright. The right screen is locked. It just keeps going up and back.
What's up?
The right screen. It's not. You don't need to come over. Like, no matter what I'm doing, this thing.
Huh.
Yeah.
I'll
Anyway.
look into that.
Welcome, Colonel. Oh, really, Karn? You're gonna back to my stream and then left cheek. All right. You know I was not gonna give you that good of a pack, right? Like, it's just because you deserve it. It's nothing personal. All right, you got your token. Ooh, autograph signed. Shinies. Aquatic, Vantress, Belling, I Saw It. Another Succumb to the Cold, Red Tooth. Vampire Rights, or Vampiric Rights, sorry, English is hard. Hydra, the Icy Crown, and then a foil Brave the Wilds with a Nightmare token. There you go, good sir. I really got to talk to the employees about this upbeat music we got playing here. It's way too positive of an environment. I don't want them enjoying their jobs.
Wait a second, did you create this list?
No, I didn't. I don't touch the music. This is all Mike. All right. We haven't done this in a while. All right, that's right. So now. Oh, that's crazy, Mike. All right, fair enough. TJ, pick a number 2, 1, and 6.
164.
Lord of the Rings set. Where we got it? Change that shit. Welcome in, Miss Pants. Where's your Gibby? All right, Gibby going up. I do want depressing music. I don't want anybody to enjoy their time while they're working. I think that's appropriate.
Work is pain.
There we go. Back to that. All right, now we're all good. Oh, you didn't even set the chat up. What are you doing over here?
Oh, on the,
Yeah.
sorry.
You try to have nice things. This is the kind of crap I gotta deal with here.
Well, you said I am a better Magic player than streamers, so.
Yeah, I didn't realize your streaming was this bad.
Well, you
Anyway,
said that
hello,
Magic
Miss
player
Pants.
I am.
How are you doing today? There we go. All right. Wow. Mike, just my personality is not working. I'm sorry, Mike. I didn't mean to disappoint you. No, it's not the first time you've heard somebody say that. Why does it keep doing that? Oh, Mike out here purchasing gifts. Now I've screwed up the size of that. That's hilarious. Alright, anyway.
Yeah, that's why I don't mess with that too much. It's a pain in the butt.
Yeah, it's really weird. And Mike purchased Karn. Oh.
Did he just buy Karn a pack of murder?
He did buy Karn a pack of murders.
Watch there be a surveil in there.
I mean,
Foil underground mortuary.
I make fun of you guys a lot, and I get it, because I should, but like that was a really hard pack to get out of the way there. There, that out to the side. It's gotta keep falling. You guys gotta watch that. Almost thing. There we go. All right. What's crazy is on the prompter, you can almost see the reflection. All right, started off with a goblin token for Karn. Why are you not staying up there? The Lorder Pack does not want to stay. Maybe it doesn't want to be given away. There we go. We'll do it at that. The mountain foil on the job. Anzar's Rampage. Case of the Stash Skeleton. And now Karn's favorite cards. He doesn't want you to leave. There we go. All right, Karn. I know you're super excited about that. He's probably not even here to watch it right now. So disappointing of him. But anyway. So, try this again, like that. There we go. That'll sit. All right. Should have adjusted the camera, but that's all right. We made sure there's nothing in my beard this time. The last time it was horrible. Yeah. TJ maybe ordered Mexican for lunch, so here we are. What's that?
Cheesy beard.
Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. Got a whole minute left in the giveaway, though. Make sure. Let's see. We got 21 and 13. Interesting. Wow. No one wants to order. Oh, less than a minute. Here comes. All right. TJ, I don't think they like me. I'm pretty sure it's just you at this point. It's kind of crazy. That's all right, though.
Yeah, we have a good crowd out there.
You notice the prompter shakes a lot?
Yes.
How do we fix that?
Watch table now.
Maybe. Under 30 seconds to go in the givey. Hopefully TJ's back soon. You don't have to keep suffering through me. I know it's painful for everybody.
Scarf it as fast as I can.
Nothing. If you taste it, you're taking too long.
Sorry, I wasn't raised in the army.
Your parents did a bad job. The beard helps. That's good. I'm glad it helps. Uh-oh, here comes our giveaway winner. Goes to Tim B. Tim, you want it ripped or shipped? Oh, the rocking just kills me. It's bad. Alright, well I guess they're getting shipped. Welcome in, Grimlick. Tim won it. Tim B. Ooh, TJ's wallet up here. We could go through that. That'd be interesting. Anyway. All right.
Scarf it down one for you, I'll have the other one later. Right there.
Oh my God. 1 through 6. Pick a number.
2.
No. No. Okay.
1. Now that I know what you're doing.
Very nice damage control. Very nice. All right. Another givey going up. Let's see if this pack fights me. Nope. Seems to be working better. All right. There's your Tarkir Givey while you're waiting for TJ, because we all know we can't stand. No one likes the boss coming in. It's very awkward. No one likes it. Just sitting here, questioning Mike's musical choices as we listen to the background music. Sure, he told me to change it, but then I couldn't harass him about it, so it's not as fun.
Alright,
Oh, you're coming back?
I'm back.
Oh, look at that. We've been graced by TJ.
Woohoo! Alright, folks. Thanks for having me back. Scarfed down some lunch. The burrito is delicious. Thank you, Jay. I appreciate it.
Chips and guac or anything?
What was that?
Did you hit the chips?
Yeah, I hit the chips too.
Alright, good.
No, the beard. Yeah, sorry. I don't have a magnificent beard. Ignorant who won the Givey? Oh,
Timby.
Timby, yeah. Oh, you already answered that. Old Man Magic, welcome in. JRG, good to see you again. Bob Russ, 134. Whew. Yeah, the internet just decided to crap out yesterday. It sucked. We were in the middle of some good brewing there, Drew. I remember. Jay thinks I just crashed the internet on purpose because I wanted to go home early, which doesn't work because I was still here for my whole shift. I just sorted cards instead of streamed.
Did you say you don't like streaming?
Do I prefer sorting cards over streaming? That's actually a tough question. Both have their different kinds of monotony. Corn Gamer, Mike says, I agree. Yes. Both are monotonous in their own unique way. Sorting through thousands of bulk cards or streaming. Yep, some days you would rather sort and some days you would rather stream. I agree fully. Yeah, Tim, do you want us to crack that for you now that you're back? We just kind of threw it in a bag for you. Alrighty. Here we go. Good luck on your Givey, Tim. By the way, there's another Givey going up. 2 minutes left on that. This time for a Tarkir Dragonstorm pack. Alright. Here we got Aragorn the King. With a East Farthing Farmer in the foil. With a Anduriel, a Flame of the West. Pippin's Bravery in the full art. Fear, Fire Foes. Foray of Orcs. March from the Black Gate. And a Samwise the Stout-Hearted. With your, a Tale of Tenuviel. With your commons. So there you go. Yeah, not too shabby. Ignorant, yeah. Well, I can show, let's see, does the camera reach? I'll show you guys what I've been working on. And Mike and Jay and, let's see. We'll keep the Givey on screen. But yeah, see all those boxes? Yeah. Fun times. When we say thousands, we mean hundreds of thousands, if not a million cards sitting over there. Luckily, we have a machine to help. So many cards, yes. On a good day, between me and the machine, depending on how much streaming I have to do, I get through about 6,000 cards in a day. I can knock it out in one lifetime tops. One lifetime. The problem is, we're buying cards, folks. We're taking in cards, taking in collections, so more and more cards just keep getting added. I mean, I'm part of the problem. I did add 6,000 more cards to our bulk just the other day, so I guess that's on me. That's another day's worth of sorting. Granted, all of mine were mostly sorted when I turned them in, though. All right, Wookiee Cowbell taking home this pack of Dragonstorm, and Tim going in to purchase a pack of Dragonstorm. Awesome. So, Wookie Cowbell, good luck. We're gonna crack this open for you. Chili Verde, welcome in. All right, we got a dragon token. These are the proper way. All right, here's your commons. We got a Kintree Severance, Channeled Dragonfire, Effortless Master, and a Songcrafter Mage for the rare with a Sib Sig Ceremony. 2 rares in a Givey pack, not too shabby, along with a Riverwalk Technique foil and a Plains with a Reliquary Dragon token. Very nice, Wookie. Going home to you. Yeah. Sorting cards is a job. We'll say that. Give me 1 sec, Tim, and we will get you pulled on your Dragonstorm pack. Alright, Wookie's bag can go over here. Tim's bag can come back, and we want a pack of Dragonstorm. Just 1. All right, Tim. Here we go. Good luck. All right. We got Alesha's Legacy, Champion of Dusan. Oh, why am I reading these comments? They're not that great. Fire from home. All right, there we go. Kishla Trawlers for your first uncommon Nomad Outpost. Synchronized Charge, War Effort, Narev, Heart of the Storm for a Mythic, there we go, and a Fire Rim form with a Scoured Barrens and a Spirit token. Very cool. Narev is a really great card. Gotta love them Mardu decks with the Immobilize. Yep, nice Dragon Boy. Thank you, Tim. That'll go in your bag that's going out to you. It's amazing how much a burrito can improve your day, folks. I'm fed with some good Mexican food. Alrighty.
Yeah, side note, I'm kind of impressed.
What?
The Mexican food.
Yeah.
Better than I thought it was gonna be.
The cheese sauce had some nice kick to it. The chips were fresh. Love a good fresh tortilla chip. The rice
the
was
guac.
tasty. The guac was good.
Like, not even Chipotle style guac, like real guac.
Mm-hmm.
I guarantee that Terrace got this shit.
All those avocados from Mexico. All right, folks. We got packs galore today. Packs upon packs upon packs. We can get that later. So what's everyone's hottest pull lately? Who's gotten something spicy out of a pack? Besides the, the people who've been pulling here today and gotten pretty good hits today. We've pulled an Ancient Copper Dragon today. We pulled some anime cards out of Wilds. What else did we pull? Oh, I can't remember. A full art narrative. We even pulled a Wastewood Verge out of a Givey of Aetherdrift. So hey, that's a great Givey. Halo Foil All Out Assault. Nice, Ignorant. Been pretty unlucky with your pulls, Randalls. Ah, that's unfortunate. I've been doing pretty good. Last night I pulled an Ugin for myself at the shop. I pulled a Doubling Season for myself at the shop. And then for the shop, when we were cracking wilds, I pulled an anime Ristic and an anime doubling season when we were opening packs for singles for the store. So I've been pretty hot hands lately. I hot hands an ancient copper dragon today.
Alright, we need a poll. Sell or grade?
Sell or grade? Okay, chat. I need an answer. I have here a foil Blacker Lotus from the Deadpool Secret Lair. I know it might be hard to see on camera the exact quality of it, but do we want to sell or do we want to go get this thing graded? I think it's pretty good. It looks clean. Oh, you can't.
No.
Yeah. Is there a point to grading it? Yeah, we can, graded cards in collectible cards like this one command a higher premium. You think it's off-center? Even though it's off-center on purpose, Mike, because a card isn't square to the tabletop. It's like that on purpose, because it's a card on a table.
I agree, though. It's hard to tell if it's actually, like, it could be center or it could be designed off center.
I think it's designed off-center. Well. But yeah, that's damage control. That would be the point of grading. Is it just, you know, makes it a more collectible card if it comes back as a 9.5 or a 10, especially.
I think it'd have to be centered because of that.
Yep.
Alright.
Averse Trash Man, welcome in. I think I want to get my Llanowars graded.
I haven't sent them in yet. Do you want it?
Yeah, I'll grab them later. As a seller, you would grade it. As a Magic player, you wouldn't. You say that, but there is a person in this stream who very famously has his commanders for one of his decks graded.
That's not one of the 99. You can't grade the 99.
True.
And who's gonna play with this?
True. Yeah, who's that loser, says Mike.
Because no one's gonna rip it up, so you can't do the card.
Correct.
So what are you really gonna do?
It's a graded card. It's not a...
Not rip it up?
Yeah, rip a proxy. Which you could do if it was in a case. Yeah, that's a card that's tricky. It's kind of like, I'm going to get some of my... I've got the anime Llanowars in Japanese from Foundations that I'm thinking about getting graded. And I have a Japanese anime Bloodthirsty Conqueror that I'm thinking about getting graded. Because I'm never going to use them. They just sit in cases. Mike would never use a giant-ass slab in a bumper case to pass around as his commander, and he definitely wouldn't have multiple graded ones at different rarities, or different grades, so that he can mark his commander tax either. Never. Grade your entire 100-card deck and play in an unwieldy pile. That would be hilarious. Good luck shuffling. Yep. I mean, it would be a flex to sit down with 100 graded cards and be like, okay, folks, here's my commander deck, and then bring out a proxied version to play with. That would be a flex. Annoying flex, too. You out? Okay.
They brought a printer, but I didn't bring paper.
Kind of need printers. Printers need paper.
Brain problems.
Blah blah blah.
Anything else we need along the way?
Did Dylan get the snacks the ladies ordered?
I don't know.
Okay. He said he might have to run to Walmart for that. You do that with Kenrith's alt arts and go down until I get to the funeral. Okay.
There's my wallet. Got way more chips than I thought we'd get.
Oh yeah. Gunter, welcome in. Eulogy, welcome in. Feel free to take a look in the bin, folks. We got lots of packs just waiting to be cracked today. Lots of juicy stuff. Which would be worse, shuffling a 100 graded commander deck or shuffling a 300 card deck trying to win via Battle of Wits? Well, I mean, 300 cards isn't that much. Like, I could go grab 300 cards right now. But shuffling it cleanly would be tricky. But those cases on the Mike says for you. Assuming double sleeved 300. Yeah, I didn't think about sleeves. I was thinking about 300 raw cards. Let's see. Baby hands Mike. Be right back, folks. So I have this collection that we got turned in that needs de-sleeved so it can be sorted. How many cards do we think that is? Yes, I heard what he hit this morning, Mikey, Hot Hands. He was standing across the table from me when he hit it. So I know they're not all the same sleeves and it's not double sleeves. So how many cards do we think that is? So there's 60, and that's what everybody's used to. Everybody knows how to shuffle 60 cards. You can actually see a video on YouTube of the creator of Flesh and Blood playing against a person using a completely graded deck at the World Champs. So we're just gonna eyeball this. So there's roughly 120 cards. Still shuffleable. Kind of rough, but still shuffleable. Oh. Non-sleeved cards stuck in there. You know, that's starting to get rough. You'd have to shuffle it. I mean, I already shuffle my commander decks in 2 groups and then shuffle them together anyway, just because it's easier.
Bye.
Bye. You need at least 250 for Battle of Wits to win, then, yeah. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. All right, so now we're at 150, roughly. All right, so I'm about 20 cards short. Be right back. sleeve cards. Bummer. That'll have to do. I don't think I can shuffle that. 300 cards. Like, Can I get it in one hand? Barely. Yeah, can't shuffle that. That's almost 300 cards there, folks. Yeah, that's a little unwieldy. So I think 100 cards graded would be bigger, but they're also wider and taller. Just overall dimensions would be totally unwieldy. So both options are not good. 100 card deck to of 100 card graded deck would be pretty bad, and so would a 300 card Battle of Wits deck. If it wasn't sleeved, especially a double sleeve would be impossible. If it wasn't sleeved, I could do 300 cards, I think. It'd be close. Yeah, you've seen the episode where they put the graded decks. It is silly, yeah. It's just for the memes, for the lols. I don't have any graded cards personally, not yet. I'm thinking about getting a few graded. A couple of the Foundation's animes. Hot Hands doesn't have any either, yeah. I'm not much of a collector. I'm a Magic player, but some of them I'm not playing with. They're just sitting. It's like, well, maybe I should get them graded. I mean, unless I can get my hands on 2 more anime Land War elves, then I'll put them in a deck. But I only have 2, so it's like, why are you gonna play 2? I have an English one and a Japanese one. If I get 2 more down the line, I could crack the cases on them if they don't get graded well. How much are Land Wars going for? They're probably still like 100 something. Yeah, see, Magic has more players than it has collectors, and Pokemon especially is very different, where it has way more collectors than it does players. Oof. Showcase Land War Elves are still going for $150. Ouchies. I need 2 more to make a playset. They're half in JP? Don't tell me that. Because I will play some JP Land Wars. Oh, they are. They're only $72. Oh no, I can complete my set. My wife would kill me though. They haven't been moving. Better to die by her than something else? I don't know about that. I could just go on breathing. I don't need these that bad. Yeah. I love that damage control is the one that's telling me it's better to die that way. Better to bolt myself to go out on my own terms? Yeah. I do 3 damage to my own face. I do that all the time in Arena. Just like, I know I'm gonna lose, so I just do something stupid. I'm that kind of a player. Especially when I'm trying to complete my dailies. I will sit there and cast all the colored spells I need until I can't cast anything and then concede. Just because I need to get my dailies done and I don't wanna play too many matches. Die petty. There you go. Yeah, I love when I'm getting blown out by a deck that's playing like Shieldred, and I have like 1 or 2 life left. I will play a draw spell on my turn and end myself. Blish Nasty, welcome in. I am SC Davis, welcome in. So folks, we got a ton of product in the bin today. But can I sacrifice my opponent to a card that tells me to sacrifice a human? Or is that still illegal? It is still illegal, unfortunately, to sacrifice a human across from you. Mike says, I will lose on my own terms. That's right. That's like I lost a game last night where I was playing Corey Steelcutter against somebody playing Boros Aggro with the mice, and they had a blocker left. I was at 1 life, and they had a Manifold Mouse, not a Manifold Mouse, they had a Heartfire Hero, a 1-power Heartfire Hero left as a blocker. So I swung in with my, I had an Opt and 3 Monstrous Rages in my hand, and a Monastery Swift Spear on the board. So I drew a land off the top of the deck, play my land, swing in, they go to block with the Manifold Mouse, and they're like, you're gonna lose when this dies. And I'm like, wait a second. So I cast the Opt, look at the top card of my deck, it's a Torch the Tower, draw the card, cast the Torch the Tower, and exile their Heartfire Hero before they could kill me with it. And then I didn't have enough damage to take him over the top, but it was still funny. But yeah, it was kind of funny. He's like, you're gonna die to the Heartfire Hero. I'm like, no, I'm not. I'm going to top deck exactly what I need to kill your Heartfire Hero without taking damage. I managed to do 13 damage to the face. Unfortunately, they were at 21 life. But I went down swinging. That would be pretty excessive there, damage control. So, Drew, you haven't seen the binder today. I forgot to mention. We're looking pretty good, Drew, with our start. We picked up a doubling season yesterday while I was at the store. I pulled that out of a pack. I got my Finn the Fang Bearer out of a box that I had at home. Threw that in the binder. These are just the idea cards. Nothing's final yet. Picked up some foreign language fetches and a foreign language shock because they were cheap. I was pulling fire last night. It was nice. So the deck is coming together that chat's helping me build. So I gotta get a lot of. I mean, this is over 100 cards already. These are just the ideas. Like, I mean, we don't necessarily need the Skull Dweller. I mean, it's a 1/1 Death Touch with Toxic for 1. Meh. But, you know, just ideas. I mean, we gotta have an Inexorable Tide. We have to have Rad Storm, all that good stuff. That has to be in here. Rad Storm. Is there a viral Drake in the binder? Let me look. I don't remember throwing one in. I think I would remember throwing one in. No, I don't have one. Let's look it up. Basically, I went through my collection last night and pulled out every card that had Proliferate or Poison on it and threw it in the binder. Viral Drake. Flying for 4, 1/4. Flying, Infect, and Proliferate for 4. That guy? That's not bad. Yeah, we'll add that to the list of cards I need to appropriate. So far we've got... Not in the binder yet, but we have 3 Planeswalkers on the list. We have Jiang Yangu, Wildcrafter. Just for some mana fun. We have Kasmina, Enigma Sage. And of course we have Vraska, Betrayal Sting. And then we have Azuri on the list. I need to collect this card. Flux Channeler is on the list of cards to check out. Herd Baloth, I didn't have any at home. Scurryoak, I also did not have any at home. Micro Tyrant is a potential card. I think I have one at home, though. I have a Venser at home. I gotta find it. This is a maybe card. There's the Drake. Volrath, if we can find one cheap, or find one easy. It is cheap. It's only 66 cents. Skithrix. Oh, yeah. Let's see. Flying, Infect, gains haste, and it regenerates. That's a possibility. We can put it on the list. I mean, I'm mostly looking at the cards that distribute poison counters to everyone is the biggest thing, because you know, if you're playing a 4-player commander game, you gotta hit 3 people with poison, and there's a lot of sorceries and instants out of Phyrexia Albi 1. Ichor Rats. Ah, yes. Yep, definitely need one of those. Yeah, I have most of the proliferate stuff, Mike. We can take a look at it and go through what's at the store. But +1/+1 counters is going to be a sub-theme, and so is -1/-1 counters, since I'm proliferating. You know, hamper my opponents with -1/-1, pump my stuff with +1/+1. Let's see. We're screwing around with Astral Cornucopia for mana, Everflowing Chalice. I want the Ichor Moon Gauntlet in there for the Planeswalkers. Nest of Scarabs. Oh yeah, Spawning Pit might be fun. Staff of Completion. Oh yeah, we want that. We definitely want that. Jar of Eyeballs. I don't know Jar of Eyeballs off the top of my head. Whenever a creature you control dies, put 2 eyeball counters on Jar of Eyeballs. Tap 3 colors and tap this artifact. Remove all eyeball counters from Jar of Eyeballs. Look at the top X cards of your library, where X is the number of eyeball counters removed this way. Put one of them into your hand and the rest on your bottom of your library in any order. Okay, that's just fun. It's not super useful. I mean, you get to tutor for something. Anything. I mean, and you're proliferating all your eyeball counters? That's kind of cool. Haptra, huh? Yeah, we probably want that. Night Dealings. Oh, I remember this card now from Champions. Yeah, that's another possible one. Yeah, basically anything that can trigger off or proliferate. Like I said, we got some of those artifacts in there that make mana based off the counters on them. Spawning Pit. Skullport Nexus is kind of fun. Yeah, Prologue to Pheresis. That's one of the cards that I have already. But everybody gets a poison counter, and I draw a card. Very nice. Vraska's Fall. Everybody loses a creature and gains a poison counter. Doubling Season. I also got to throw Innkeeper's Talent in here. Let me do that while I'm thinking about it. Two ends, TJ. Boop. I have one of those at home. Oh yeah, Relic Putrescence, I was talking about that earlier, just to be annoying. Glistening Oil, gotta find one of those, they're like $4. You have a Yarok Energy Proliferate deck, so that's, yeah. But yeah, so the deck is coming along, folks. We should have it done, you know, once I start collecting cards. I gotta go through the store inventory and see what's there. I picked up a few cards yesterday. Like I said, I picked up those foreign language because they were so cheap for being in foreign language. The foreign language fetches and the foreign language Shockland. So, although the Shockland might have to go in my blue-black fairy deck, but I can swap it in. That's not a problem. Ugh. Bobbert, welcome in. Yeah, I pulled, between what I pulled for myself and what I pulled for the store yesterday, I pulled 2 doubling seasons. Yeah, that's always the case, your Drunus. Cuts are the hardest thing. Like, you have all these cards and all these great ideas, and then when you put the deck together, you're like, oh, well, this doesn't really work, and if I pull this card out, do I really need this card? And, you know, you can pull whole lines of play apart, and yeah, that's the tough part. Like I said, I'm already well over 100 cards, or over 99 cards, and that's not counting basic lands. I know I don't have enough lands in that binder to carry a whole deck without some basics. So we're well over 100 cards. We'll start making cuts. And we gotta decide still if we want it to be... Who needs cards? 99 lands and you're good. What is it? The Weasel guy, the Rakdos Weasel guy from Bloomborough. It's him, 99 lands and what, 2 other... Or 98 lands or 97 lands and 2 other cards. I'm also the madman that starts with 40 lands in most of my first drafts. Cruel Claw, that's it. Yep, Cruel Claw. With 90-some lands in the deck. Yep. I know that the commander that we picked can also populate, but I don't see us doing too much with that side of it. Although we will want to make counters because the commander needs to sacrifice stuff. Yeah, I tend to go around 35, 36, but I also like to use the dual face cards that are also lands. Yeah, Worldfire, Dark, you're right. That's the deck. Yeah, like my fairy deck I think is 35 lands, 4 or 5 mana rocks, and then 4 of the dual face cards that are also lands on the back. Like Sink into Stupor and stuff like that. Which I have the Golgari one, the green black one there in the binder. I have to find another is it Waterlogged Journal? What's the blue black one? Oh, fudge. Ooze Flux. Ooze Flux. I'm not familiar with that one. Let me pull it up. Ooze Flux. 10-cent rare. Enchantment. Remove 1 or more +1/+1 counters from among creatures you control. Put an XX green ooze token onto the battlefield where X is the number of +1/+1 counters removed this way. Okay. That might be fun. We'll put it on the list of maybes. Oh, this is gonna kill me. Where are you, Scryfall? That DFC land is gonna kill me. And search. Black, blue. How do I search for DFCs only on this? Waterlogged Teachings. There it is. That's what I was thinking about. I need to find another Waterlogged Teachings. because I have one in my fairy deck. Yep. And then the green blue one. I don't know if I've ever seen that one. Is there a green blue one? There's green black and black blue. Is there a green? It's an Eldrazi. Oh, there is Hadana's Climb. It's an enchantment that turns into a land. I don't know, that's kind of funny. Transforms into a land that makes mana of any color, or you can tap one in a Simic, tap this land, target creature you control gains flying and gets +X+X until end of turn, where X is its power. That's kind of silly. Kessig Wolf Run. Oh, that's got red in it though. Oh no, the backside of Hadana's Climb, yeah. Yeah. Oh, UG, blue-green, duh, Tej. Reading too fast. Yeah, that might be an alright. We can, we'll think about that one. Because it's not land right away. Granted, it could flip technically the turn it came into play, but then you're playing 3 mana for a land. Meh. We'll see. But yeah, I don't think there is a Simic DFC land. At least I'm gonna be able to find it real easy. MH3 had one? I thought so, I just can't find it. The Bolt lands. Is the Bolt land? No. I don't think I need the Bolt lands. Wad and Eldrazi. Ordeal of Thassa and Ordeal of Neela. Waterlog Teachings. Revitalizing Repast. I got. Drowner of Truth. Drowned Jungle. Yes, it's an Eldrazi. It's got Devoid. Whenever you cast a spell, if colorless was spent to cast it, create 2/0/1 Eldrazi spawn token creatures with sacrifice this creature, add a colorless. And then it can come into play tapped and adds a green or blue. I don't know if we want that. Yeah, I don't know, because the creature side doesn't do much for us. And I don't, have any synergy there. Well, let me look up those other two. Ordeal. Ordeal of Thassa. Enchant creature. Whenever enchanted creature attacks, put a +1/+1 counter on it. Then if it has 3 or more, sacrifice the Ordeal. When you sacrifice the Ordeal, draw 2 cards. Ah, that's not bad. Ordeal of Nylea. Same thing, enchant creature. Whenever it has 3 +1/+1 counters on it, sacrifice it. When you sacrifice it, search your library for 2 basic lands, put them onto the battlefield tapped, then shuffle your library. I actually think that one's better. But it's 2 basics. Still, it's ramp. We'll think of that. We'll add. I think we'll add that one to the maybe list. The Bolt land for green is a +2/+2 till end of turn and fight spell. Don't know if we need that. Don't know if we need Boggart Trawler. I mean, it exiles a graveyard. Tangled Florahedron, don't really need. Disciple of Freylis is another green bolt land. That might be one. You also have the Mythic MDFC lands from Zendikar Rising. I could look into those. But that Disciple of Freylis might be good. Just for life gain card draw. Because I'm going to have some beefy creatures. I mean, Singing to Stupor is just kind of good to have. Turnbiter Symbiosis. Turn Timber. Look at the top 7 cards of your library. You may put a creature card from among them onto the battlefield that has a converted mana cost of 3 or less. 8 additional +1/+1 counters on it. Put the rest on the bottom of the order. Or it's a land that comes into play with. It's a bolt land. Yeah. Maybe. I just like the DFCs, just because of the options they give you. You know, especially when you're playing Singleton. More cards that do more things. Let's see. We want. We want Zendikar Rising, and we want Mythic, and we want land. Search these options. Yeah, the Turn Timber Symbiosis. Seagate Restoration. Don't know if we really need that one. The Turn Timber's the cheapest one. Oh yeah, Seagate Restoration is $40. Oof. $38. Yeah. Yeah, I can see Seagate Restoration being pricey because it's blue and it does things. No hand size for the rest of the game. Uninteractable. Where's the black one from this set? Agadeem's Awakening, there it is. Return from your graveyard to the battlefield any number of target creatures that are each have different converted mana costs of X or less. And then it's a Bolt Land on the other side, and that's $30. Oof. Yeah, those would be nice maybe, but we'll put them on deep on the maybe list. Oh yeah, what's the Nissa do from that set? Landfall. Options, options, options. Well, I haven't pitched any cards in a while, folks. We got plenty of packs here waiting to be opened. As fun as it is to work on this deck with you guys, I do have to sell cards still. We have Woe in stock now. And when I say Woe is in stock, I mean it is really in stock. I got way more where this came from. We opened a monster case of Woe last night at the store, so there's some good singles at the store. Kiora, I haven't looked at any of the Kioras. They're in the right colors. Kiora, the Crashing Wave. +1 until your next turn. Prevent all damage that would be dealt to and dealt by target permanent and opponent controls. -1, draw a card. You may play an additional land this turn. -5, you get an emblem at the beginning of your end step. Put a 9/9 blue Kraken creature token onto the battlefield. Maybe, maybe. That's true. And doubling season. Hot hands the pack for Mike. Mike wants Woe. Oh boy. You know, Mike, I hate to say it, but I'm not feeling any of these packs, but let's go R3. But I'm telling you, I'm not feeling any of these packs right now myself. But who knows, I might be wrong. Let's hope I'm wrong. Good luck, Mike. The butterfly technique didn't work. There we go. So no list card in this pack. Ironcrag. Icenrag, I meant. That's it. Plains. Savior of the Sleeping. No Horseman. Come on. Archive Dragon. Disdainful Stroke. Useful. Galvanic Giant. Commune with Nature. Bellowing Bruiser. Grasp of Fate. Cruel Somnophage. Okay. That's a useful card. Cheeky House Mouse in the foil, and a Monster Sorcerer token. Cruel Somnophage, pretty good, pretty good. It's not that bad. There's that, there's a Dimir Mill deck out there right now that's using that. No problem, man. Anytime. Like I said, none of the packs are calling to me. Maybe it's because I have the itis after munching down on that burrito. I am stuffed. Ugh. So everyone, we're getting close to the end of my day here on stream. we're wrapping up around 3 o'clock, so if there's anything you might be interested in me opening, hop in there, purchase it. I'll crack it for you on stream. If you just want to order stuff and have it shipped to you sealed, we can do that too. We do have a ton of, what's the word I'm looking for? Commander precons in the bin. We have all 5 of the Tarkir ones. Your Drunus going in for some Wilds of Eldraine. Your Drunus, where do you want to go? Prove me wrong on the rest of this box. I got 2 left, 4 center, 4 right. What's been pulled so far? Out of Wilds? Not much. I think... What's the biggest hit we've gotten out of Wilds so far? No doubling season. What's the Blue Kindred spell? The Blue Kindred spell in the storybook was in there. Bottom row then. Left, right, or center? Oh, you bought 3? It says 2 here. Let me make sure. I'll refresh. Yeah, I'm only seeing 2, Drew. Quantity 2 for 14. There we go. Bottom row, he says. 1, 2, 3. There's 3. Good luck. We'll start at the left to right. No worries, man. I can't count most days either. That's why I like to work on computers. I don't like doing basic math, and I don't like spelling, so I work on computers. Alrighty, good luck, your Drunus. Here we go. We got the Otter art card. That's cool. With a full art forest. Twisted Fealty. Stone Splitter Bolt. Ariet's Tempting Apple. Return Triumphant. Corvold Gleeful Glutton. With a Compulsion. And a Feral Encounter with a Tatted Ratter in the foil with a Nightmare token. Alrighty. 2 rares out of it. Well, a mythic and a rare out of our first ones. Let's see if we can't do better. Pack number 2 coming right up. Here we go. Oh, we got Ariet. In the art. With a forest. Commune with nature. Hollow Scavenger, Feral Ambusher. There we go. Stormkeld Vanguard. Howling Galefang. Belligerent of the Ball. Experimental Confectioner. That's a couple bucks still, I think. Intangible Virtue. Fraying Sanity, okay. Virtue of Loyalty, there we go. And a Forced Fruition with an Embercleave. Wow, what a pack. Look at that. 4 rares and or mythics all in one pack. Get that sleeved up real quick. Forced Fruition is foil, by the way. Didn't catch that before. All the mythics sink to the bottom? Could be. All right, here we go for your Drunus. Last pack magic. Let's see if we can't warm this one up. Let's get a Soul Cauldron or something. That'd be cool. Ooh, a signed art card. Who do we have here? We have Neva, Stalked by Nightmares. Plains, Crystal Grotto. Commons, Knight of the Sweet's Revenge, Back for Seconds. Welcome to Sweet Tooth. The Princess Takes Flight. Sky Beast Tracker. Curiosity in the storybook. With Will Scion of Peace, another mythic. And Neva, Stalked by Nightmares. That was kind of some foretelling. And a Boo ad card. Well, Drew, I think you were right. All of the mythics do sink to the bottom. Let me look at the prices on some of those and see if I need to hard sleeve any of them, but not bad at all. Embercleave on the list. Not too bad. No $5 hit off the list, $7 hit off the list for Embercleave. Forced Fruition. Anybody pull a Ristic yet? Not out of this box. I pulled one last night out of a different case. What else did we get in this pack? Fraying Sanity. Don't think that's worth much. Yeah. And Virtue. Oh, the Virtue's great. Yeah, Virtue's $6 as well. Pretty good pulls. Very definitely playable stuff. And that's the nice thing about Eldraine. Even if you're not hitting the big hits, there's lots of playable stuff in this set. I love this set so much. But the hits are also pretty deep, because you can get a couple bucks off of a Hopeless Nightmare all the way down to the common slot. You got like a couple of $3 to $5 rares with Monstrous Rage and up the Beanstalk. So lots of different ways to get value out of Eldraine, not just monetary, but play-wise too. So, your Drunus, once again, thank you for going in. Yeah, that MTG man, we haven't pulled a... Or did we pull a... We pulled a Kindred out. Did we pull a Ristic? We may have pulled a Storybook Ristic. I'd have to go back and look. But we didn't pull an Anime Ristic, that's for sure. Yeah, the Fantasy Showcase art is very nice. It's another set I was saying earlier this morning. Just like Tarkir, I can just open these packs all day and just enjoy looking at the art in the different styles and stuff like that. So Wilds and Tarkir are kind of in that same range for me. And I am praying that Lorwyn, the return to Lorwyn that we're getting next year, is in the same vein. I'm a big fan of the plane. It's one of my favorite all-time Magic planes, so I hope they do it justice like they did with Eldraine and Tarkir and make some just gorgeous cards. Just got back from the UK. Ugin was 69 pounds per card there. Wow. What's the conversion on that? I don't know what the pounds to dollar conversion is. Huh? $1.15. $1.15? It's 132. 1 pound to $1.32. So 69 pounds would be $91.59 for an Ugin. Ouch. Hey Jay, are we charging $92 for Ugins? We should start. Yeah, big oof for our Brit friends then. I won't tell anybody I pulled a double-sided Ugin last night. Don't even want to know how much that's going for. I don't know if it'd be enough to cover a flight to Britain to make up my money, though. I mean, if I fly with so many magic cards, do I have to declare them at some point if I'm planning on selling them? Probably. Don't want to be caught as an international magic card smuggler. Dodging these tariffs and stuff. Not worth going to jail for that. What was that, Jay? So, folks, we'll be wrapping up in about 20 minutes here around 3 o'clock for the normal end of my stream. I appreciate everybody who's stopped by and who's hanging out. Thanks, everybody, for the suggestions on our commander deck that we're building with stream. It's coming along nicely. We've got more than 100 cards, so now it's time to collect them all, put them in a pile, and see what stays and what goes. I'll see what the store has in stock and see what I can purchase from the store. And then the rest are going to be harder to hunt down. I might have to sort some more bulk to find some of them. Big surprise there. Let's see. Plane-wide celebration? I haven't looked that one up in forever. Plane-wide celebration. Oh, it's 43 cents for more of the Spark. Choose 4. Created citizen. 2/2 citizen, that's all colors. Return target permanent from your graveyard to your hand. Proliferate 4 times. Ooh. Or you gain 4 life. Yeah, that's definitely going on the list. And it's only 43 cents. Yeah, we're throwing that card in. Very nice, very nice. Yeah, 4x proliferate. Now the War of the Spark version is, I could get lightly played for 78 cents right now on TCG Player, but The pre-release version's $1.11. There's also Plane-Wide Disaster, but that's a Plane Chase card. Nobody plays Plane Chase. So folks, we'll be back this evening. We'll have another stream this evening here on the channel. I believe Mike and Vikki will be on tonight again. So look forward to that. They'll be slinging more WoW packs. I don't know if they have any games planned, but it'll be a good time. Stop by and see them. I'm sure they would appreciate it. Sorry, folks, just cleaning up a little bit around here. Don't want to leave the place a mess for my fellow streamers when they can't come in. Later, Eugenius. Thanks for stopping by and thanks for the suggestions. I appreciate it. We'll catch you next time. I will be back Monday, by the way, everyone. I will not be here this weekend. I gotta go mow the lawn and do chores around the house this weekend. Stuff like that. But I will be back Monday for more streaming. Let's see, where are we gonna raid out to? Who's on? Ramen Noodle, welcome in. Oh, I know where we're going. Easy. And Bartman, welcome back. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All but 7 packs of that first box of wilds. Very nice, very nice. Squiggy, Dales, Desmond Walt, welcome in. Good to see everyone. So we'll be wrapping up here in about 15 minutes, folks. How you doing this afternoon, Squiggy? I'm doing well. We've been slinging some packs. Some pretty good pools. Click Clack Merc, welcome back in. Hope everyone's having a great Friday. I know I am. Looking forward to getting outside and enjoying some of this warm weather we're having. Jay-Z, welcome in. Just got up and about to head to work, sad face. Oh. At least you just got up. I've been up for a while. Two Blue Vortex, welcome in. All right. Let's go ahead. I think we're gonna get going on our wrap up here. So we'll start our Amscray Givey. Once again, we are on the hunt for a Chroma Mox. So hop in that Givey, folks. Once we pull the Chroma Mox, Mike says we can stop giving away Aether Drift. Any specials in the bin? We do have some specials on Aether Drift, surprisingly. We have discounts on Aether Collectors, Aether Play, and a really deep discount on Aether Drift pre-release kits. Last I looked, they were 21 bucks for six packs of Aether Drift, a D20 spin down counter, and a foil pre-release card guaranteed. You hit a Ketramos or an Aether Spark or something like that in your pre-release card, those 6 packs are free at that point. But that's a really great deal on those Aether Drift packs, 6 for 21. Not necessarily a special, but we do have Wilds of Eldraine back in stock. They're at regular price, but they're here, you know. So that's cool. I think we're still running a bit of a deal on the 5-pack of Commander decks for Tarkir too, but I'm not sure. I'd have to go back and look. But definitely got specials on Aether Drift. We'll be back with some more games next week, folks. Some more breaks, maybe some auto boxes, hopefully, next week. So look forward to that. Maybe a case, or not a case break. That would be nuts. A box break of Eldraine, maybe? Maybe? I'd like to do that. I love opening some Eldraine packs. About 3 minutes left on that give you folks, and then we're gonna raid out after we crack that pack. Leonardo Turtler, welcome in. Squiggy's thinking about it. There's some pretty good deals out there. Oh, you've been here the whole time? Well, thank you very much. I see people pop, it's just because it refreshes and people pop in and out, so I just welcome everybody. I'm a welcoming kind of guy. Speaking of which, Crimson 9mm, welcome in. 2 minutes left on that gibby, folks. Hop in there. So much welcoming. Yep. I did remember seeing you pop on earlier today, in fairness, Leonardo. So, and we do appreciate people hanging out with us. Gives me somebody to talk to besides the voices in my head. Desmond and Sting, welcome in. Desmond, thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. Welcoming vampire. No, my teeth aren't pointy enough. Welcome back, Wookie Cowbell. Sometimes those can tell you to do things like give out collector packs. Nah, the boss is in the building. I can't give out collector packs today. That one would not be good. As much as I love you all. We got 30 seconds left on that givey, folks. Make sure you're in there. To Quack and Duck, welcome back. The one and only Abel, welcome in. 3 seconds left on that givey. Make sure you're in there, folks. And our winner is Wookie Cowbell, taking away their second givey of the day. Thank you very much for hanging out with us, Wookie. This is going home with you. Let's open it out and see where we're going. All right, we want a Chrome Mox. We got a Thopter token. Swiftwater Cliffs. Broken Wings. Full Throttle, not a bad rare. Kalorna Coral Tyrant, Roadside Assistance, Marauding Mako, hey, that's a small hit. Serpent Seeker, and your commons. All right, not a bad little pack for a give. You got a Mako and a Full Throttle. Thank you, Wookie, for hanging out. Thank you, everybody else, for hanging out. We really appreciate everybody coming by today, especially those of you who purchased. We will be back online later this evening for some more stream fun with Mike and Vikki, and I will be back on Monday. So until then, everyone have a fantastic Friday evening and a fantastic weekend. We're gonna go raid Karn, and I'll see you guys next week. Bye.